Hello everyone, RPG Penguin here, and welcome to Shadows Over Loathing. This game has been long in the waiting, as the Discord was saying no and YouTube was saying yes, but YouTube won out here, and we are going to be playing Shadows Over Loathing today. Now, this is a eldritch horror, Stickman comedy RPG adventure is, I think, the best way to describe it, with many a word. So I'm going to get set up real quick with my chat to get that open, because that is very important, as I do read chat as I'm going throughout live streams, if anyone joins, that is. Alright, let's head over to YouTube so I can pull up the chat. And also check if my stream is running smoothly, which it does appear to be. This music is rather intense for, I suppose. Hey, we're in a waiting menu. This is the menu screen. I open up the game, this is the first thing I see. Which is kind of crazy. Alright. Seems like some people are making their way into chat. I hope the audio is balanced nicely. I think my voice peaks just a little bit over it. Maybe I have to speak a bit louder for this. So if I'm too quiet, feel free to let me know. Actually, I can probably check myself. Hit time. Alright, let me go check my audio real quick. I hope the audio is balanced nicely. I think my voice is just a little bit over it. Yeah, that does seem to be pretty well balanced. At least, I hope it is. But now enough waiting in this menu. I think it's time to Shadows Over Loathing. I can't see anything interesting in that direction. Actually, you can't see anything at all with this magazine stuck to your face. Is there something, Henry? I don't think it can be hit. Dang. I'm really bad at this game, it seems. New game. Alright, so yes, you can get hit by a car. You can hear sounds of the diner behind you. Maybe someone in there can help you with your little magazine on the face problem. Or I could give up. Got it, we lost in 2 ways already. We're doing great. Options. Sure, that seems all fine. Let's see. There are some different options that are interesting, like if we go to display, quality. Good, bad, and ugly. Got it. I'll keep it at good. It smells like a diner, and it smells like they're open. Hopefully they don't have a no shirt, no shoes magazine stuck in your face, no service sign posted. Try coffee. You'll like it eventually. Pie. The Nightingale welcomes all travelers. Sir! You shouldn't bother anyone until you get the magazine off your face. This is... Sure. Should I go there? Oh, I don't know. Kinda scary. Bathroom, probably? Find your way into the bathroom and eventually find the sink. After fumbling with the faucet for a while, you manage to disentangle yourself from the magazine. Stare into the mirror, revealing... Oh, character customization. I'm liking that one, actually. I don't know why. I just like that one. There you are. Maybe I don't. You only have people think you're weird. Uh-oh. Interesting. I kind of look like a greaser or something. I just realized. Ah, well. Hi there, I'm Ethel. Enter a different first name. I am Penguin. Penguin who? Penguin Hall, Penguin Mirrors. penguin of the Isle. Of the North, maybe? Yes. Penguin of the North. Pleased to meet you, Penguin of the North. What can I get you? Cup of coffee. Bus open city, pick up here. Nothing now, just... can I get coffee? Sure can. Best cup of coffee in the state, if I may say myself. That'll be one meat. Shoot, I'm flat broke. That's a shame. Anything else? Nothing just now. Okay, we gotta rob someone. Hey, give me your money! Hey, there is something particularly interesting about that coffee. It's my first one. Of the day? Oh no, this is my character. This is... Gonna have to lock in some voices. Hey there! Is there something particularly interesting about that coffee? It's my first one. Of the day? No, it's my first coffee ever. Oh, what do you think? I think it's a bad beverage. It's bitter and it makes my stomach hurt. Ah, well, it's not for everyone, I suppose. I think I'll have another one after this, though, and maybe another for the next morning, for the rest of my life. Well, enjoy. Oh, that fool fell for it. Fell straight for the trick. Is that a good voice? I think that would work. We can work with that. We can work with that. Alright, let's see. Hey, Mac, what town is this? Poughkeepsie. Are you traveling? Yeah, Ocean City's turning into a real sawmill. So we boosted her jelly beans breezer for a weekend to whirl to the hot potato. Oh, bourgeois, you make it sound like you just went south with it. I flew him a kite. Everything's Jake. Jeez, I'm pretty sure I only understand 3 or 4 years older than you two, but I barely understand what you're saying. What are you, a cancelled stamp? Go put some pepper in your shoes. Yeah, I'll try that. The flappers are confusing to talk to. A couple of older folks are having an animated discussion. Well, one of us. This way, these young women act these days with their short hair and their sassy talk in their dresses that don't even cover their ankles. They're scandalous! And those dances they do flailing about like I don't know what. I'd have thought of Prohibition would have put the kibosh on that sort of tomfoolery, but no sir! Can't imagine dancing a waltz to the music they're playing nowadays, though. And that's the problem right there, the newfangled jazz music with all the drums and clarinets and such. What kind of word is that anyway? Jazz. I think our cups got switched. We're supposed to be drinking decaf. This is going to be interesting to do some voices for these characters. Oh, I got one of those new meat-operated multi-section phonographs, or jukeboxes as kids call them. Neat. Hey, it's something in the corner turn. Yes. Great, to go, please. Propose your steaming hot cup of fresh black Java. Anything else, hon? Does the bus to Ocean City pick up here? Sure does. Should be here any minute. Good thing, too. I hear we're in for rain tonight. What takes you to Ocean City? My uncle lives there. I've got a letter from him. He wants me to help with something. That's a reason, hon, but it's probably someone else's reason. What's your reason? I don't want to help. Got in some trouble back home. Searching for something. Taking my fortune. Mind your own business, Ethel. Come on! Get off my back! I bought a coffee! Oh, of course, hon. I have manners. I'm sorry to pry. My curiosity got the best of me. Nod and walk away. I got the perk Guarded. Physical armor. So I have muscle. How strong I am, able to lift heavy things, push things over, and deal more damage with melee attacks. Mysticality. Brain power and attunement to your magical forces that underpin the universe. It also determines how much damage you do with magic weapon attacks. Moxie is how good you are at dancing and fashion and smiling and dealing damage with ranged weapon attacks. Music-based or bullet-based. Okay. Max health. I die without that. Max HP. That's how many actions I can do. And armor. So I got a tough skin, it seems. Alright. Can I get behind the counter? No. Prologue. You pull out the letter you got from Uncle Murray and read it again. Murray Morris, C.O. of Murray's Antiques, 111 Plunkett Street, Ocean City. Dear Penguin, hope this letter finds you well, and hope it finds you quickly. Something quite serious has happened, and I need the help of your adventuresome spirit. Get to my shop in Ocean City as soon as you're able, please. Your Uncle Murray. There's a lot of people on this stop. I was about to get mad for the monotony of this ride when the bus suddenly judders to a stop. Look out the window, expecting to see the sights and sounds of Ocean City, but instead, you see an endless expanse of extremely wet trees. Uh-oh. What's the deal, bus driver? What's going on? This doesn't look like Ocean City.
Oh, sorry about this. We're out of gas.
Ah, jeez. You didn't fill it before we left?
I filled up the bus, but this trip takes exactly 1 full tank of gas.
And see an empty gas can.
Plus, 1 additional can.
Swell. How do I get it?
Well, I'd go myself, except for 2 reasons.
Those being?
Firstly, being as I'm the bus driver, I'm legally responsible for the bus. I gotta keep an eye out on it. And secondly, because of my leg.
What's wrong with your leg?
It's attached to a fellow who doesn't want to go wandering around the rain at night.
Well, alright then. Guess I have my choice. Can I borrow your umbrella at least?
This is a left-handed umbrella.
I am left-handed as it happens, or nuts. Alright. Big decision time. What hand is our character dominant with? First message in chat will be the answer. I think there's like a 15-some second delay. The character customization is insane. Left hand will probably actually give me a perk. We could take the equipment. But who knows if being right-handed will help in other ways in the future of the game. There are 4 people supposedly in chat, so... good a bit. While I drink the coffee. Do you think I like the kind of voice I'm giving this character? I'm still working on it. It's gonna take some fine tuning. I think stream should have caught up, so another like 5 or so seconds. Alright. Yeah. This fellow is left-handed. But you aren't registered for my umbrella insurance. Nuts. Sorry about that. Here, I do have a flashlight you can use, though. Good luck. Character's left-handed. Yo! Let's go. It actually made the character left-handed. Oh. Oh, there's a bit of gas left in this pump, but there's no hose in it. This pump is full of water instead of gas. This gas pump is empty. Seems like just yesterday the gas only cost 6 and 15/64 to meet a gallon. Huh, those are the days. 17. Now with extra lead. Ooh. Filling station. A little baseball bat leaning against the wall here. Boink. Weird cash register is pointed towards the front of the store. It's almost empty, but you find some loose change. There's one object left on the snack shelf. Cheese loaf. Having the right mind would consider this vile substance a snack. Either on postcards or all scenery around here is invisible. The oil cans, a whole pyramid of them. Let me see if I can equip something. Zip bag? Yes. Oh, I did! What's a Steiner coffee give me? A Steiner coffee, it's a potion. But I don't know what the potion does. Also have a Finch. Okay.
Sign says employees only. Are you an employee? No. Once this place out of business, it probably wouldn't hurt anything for you just to go back there, I guess. Thank you. Your desk presumably optimized for doing gasoline-related business. Or the drawers contain nothing but old receipts and pencil stubs. The fifth one is locked. And I got a bat. Does that help? The broken radio can still be considered nice. This is a pretty nice radio. It smells of axle grease and old paint, probably because that's what's on it. This shelf is laden with miscellaneous electrical widgets and doodads, though you don't have any use for them. The shelf is full of old personal files. Each object you examine on the shelf is dirtier and more boring than the one you looked at before. Ooh. Stand clear of glitch before operating. Steve. Looks like this control for the car lift thing. It happens. Must be out of power. Kind of weird machine. Requires mysticality. There's a big tool chest, but all the good tools have already been stolen. As advertised, this is a box containing one fuse. However, the fuse is broken. It's probably not intended. You should keep an eye out for a replacement. There must be one around here somewhere. Woo! Encounter any spiders, and you'll encounter so many spiders. This is arachnophobia and arachnophile mode. Interesting. Pacifist. Raise out dialogue options that would result in combat. That old flivver looks promising as a source of gas, but you can't reach it while it's up on the lift. So then I need to improve my mysticality, or find a fuse. Look for fuse. For fuse. Oh, I got a fuse. That is 1/3 a full gas can. Alright. That's the puzzle solved. Begins optional boxing gym. You're not to fight if you don't want to. But no, it's not compulsory. A lizard-looking hitchhiker is standing in the rain, listlessly sticking out her thumb. Hi there! Her head turns very slowly to face you, and her eyes don't quite meet yours. Can you give me a lift? You go to Albany. Sorry, I'm going the other way. Oh. Also, I don't have a car. Oh. What's your name? Lydia. Nice to meet you, Lydia, although I must admit these circumstances aren't great. Kind of losing the voice I gave this character. In Albany. Do you know where I can get some gas? How's about this rain, huh? So what's in Albany? Oh, I just want to go somewhere new. Albany isn't new, though. It's one of the oldest cities in the country. Alright, that's fair. Any good movies lately? I saw Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde at the Nickelodeon. That's classic. What do you think? Very scary. Liked it. I prefer the comedies myself. Have you seen the new Buster Keaton one, the cameraman? I don't know who that is. Oh, he's great. You have to see Sherlock Jr. That's my favorite. Really terrific. I'm reading any good books. The War in the Air. Didn't care for it. The one I'm thinking of is Mr. Something on Something Island. I forget the name, but it was terrible. His other work's the best. Like, The Time Machine. Yeah, I love that one. I will find something we connect with, Lydia. How about this rain? It's surprising that's around. Oh, it's raining. Yeah, sure is. One night to be stuck out on the road, right? I hadn't noticed. Get the feeling you're not much of a noticer. Well, anyway, do you know where I can get some gas? Gas? The bus I was on ran out, and the driver sent me to find some more. Bus? Yeah, I'm trying to get to Ocean City. I've never been there. Okay, well then, bye, good luck. This feels extremely corny. Is it gonna tell me the meaning of friendship? Hey, I ain't want to be unfriendly, but this is a private residence, that you'd all just barge into. Oh, gee, sorry, everything's so desolate outside, I guess I assumed this place was abandoned. Well,
Come morning, you'll be alright. So, you might as well get in out of the rain for a spell. Thanks. My name's Penguin of the North. Howdy, Penguin. I'm Elias. Elias Chekhov. Make yourself at home. Around. Rifle on the fireplace. Ask Elias about it. Are you leaving this rifle behind? Yep. How come? Well, it's a varmint rifle, and where I'm going there ain't any varmints. There's vermin, to be sure, and critters and such as like that, but the almanac don't list any examples of vermin, qua varmint, if you know what I mean.
The varmint rifle. Examples of a varmint. Not entirely sure what they mean. I don't.
No need to fret over it. Right now, in any case, that gun is for later. Later? Yep, much later.
Okay, Chekhov, you can leave your gun there. Good advice on top of this box. What's this funny looking thing?
That's a duck call.
What's it for?
It's for calling ducks.
Oh, fun.
Used it to be. Don't work anymore, on account of it being haunted.
Haunted?
Ooh. Yeah, well, not haunted exactly. A bunch of spiders got in there, and now it sounds all scary when you blow it.
Let's see.
If you want it, it's yours.
You gingerly take the duck call, trying very hard not to think about the spiders. You're pretty sure this duck call is haunted, but you can't remember the story of how it got that way. They literally just told you the story of how it got that way. Alright. Recent enemies, Moxie, Mysticality. Muscle, Mysticality, and Moxie by 1 when you honk it at them.
What spiders? Good job.
Nothing about a clothesline except a pair of socks and an old gun. Leave the gun, leave the socks. They don't look safe. Don't like that banging noise. Oh, is this the way? I thought that's where it came from. Gosh. This is a big collision box. So bears. This box is really full of bears?
Nah, this box is all canned pears. I had a little fun writing the labels is all. You want a can? I got one that left that didn't fit.
Bibson's Extra Sweet Pears. He's miscalculated by 1 until you eat something. Gee, thanks. That's probably important for another puzzle. Gears. Tears. Chairs. Scissors. Right. Class rings. Box really full of class rings?
Yep, 140 of them.
Did you go to college 140 times?
Nah, of course not. I just collect them all is all.
Why?
Well, they're rare, but not very rare. They're all different in interesting ways, and they're shiny. That there's the collecting trifecta.
Well, okay then. Door is locked with some kind of elaborate electric lock.
What's in this door? That's my daughter Simone's room, who's left for college. Hopefully she ain't left anything important there, because I plumb forgot how to work that crazy lock she invented. I have a hammer. Will that help?
Alright, let's see. Increases my mysticality, increases my moxie. So these are likely important for solving some of the puzzles that require you to have a certain level of something. Oh, my luggage. Everything you own is in the trunk, including your portable carpet steamer. Be implied to go through your stuff in someone else's living room. This is my living room now. Deals your moxie plus 1 physical. In comparison to muscle plus 1 physical. Alright. Use the bathroom?
Sure. How did you know the door was a bathroom, though? I always had a knack for knowing which doors lead to bathrooms, though. Oh, good for you, I guess.
Hi, Penguin.
Alright!
I was thinking modern toilets for an old house. A vicious claw bathtub. Let's see, what are the other... So it's smile, frown, scowl, worry, cringe, freak out. Alright. So I guess I can change how my face looks. Right. I think we're just gonna go for a generic. That really does not feel right. Alright, we're gonna go Scowl. That's it. Going full on Scowl. There we go. Let's see if it changes dialogue options. Around and mumbling to himself as he checks off his mental to-do list. So you're moving on? I have finished packing now. I'm just waiting for the movers to come in and take this last load of stuff. Got movers coming in the middle of the night? Now in the morning. But I went and packed my teddy bear and forgot which box he's in. I can't sleep. See, why are you leaving? Well, my daughter went off to college, so there's nothing keeping me here. And I've never practically cared for farming anyhow. I just kind of fell into it, you know? So I reckon I'd take the opportunity to retire and travel a bit. See what kind of trouble I can get up to. Nice. So what's your story? What are you doing out here in the middle of the night like this? Well, I got a letter from my Uncle Murray. It sounded urgent, so I hopped on a bus to Ocean City. I feel like these characters that sound way too similar. Heck. I ain't sure how to tell you this, but you've got a ways to go yet. Yeah. The bus ran out of gas, so the driver sent me to scavenge for some more. I gotcha. Well, I think there's an old gas can in the barn out back. You're welcome to it. Thanks. I gotta warn you, though. You'll have to fight my daughter for it. What? Well, technically I should say my daughter's monster. What? It's a thing my daughter Simone built. What? See, my kid is a real technical whiz. She built an auto-ominous robo-traptation to help with plowing and harvesting and the like. Worked real nice, too. Wow. Problem is, that she left, it blew a wasp tube, and now it's violent. I'm pretty good at machinery, but when it comes to the newfangled electronics, I might as well be in a dog trying to read Plato. So I locked in the bathroom. I see. You can try your hand against it if you have mind, too, but be careful. It's got a lot of sharp bits to it. Here's the key. Thanks. Alright. So, how can I fight this thing when I have no real skills? I think I would want to consume... So I know where to use the mysticality, right? Let's use that one machine. Increase my moxie temporarily. Alright. Cursed by the absence of crackers, eat the cheese loaf with your bare hands. In the end, you are unclean both inside and out. In the effect, improved loafing. This that gives me a moxie, which means I can now use gun. More effectively. You have to be impenetrably dense to wander into these woods. I need that status effect. Scarecrow's a bit more intimidating than usual. The girls around here must be really aggressive. A short grow. Physical damage. Using a skill that costs an active poke does not end your turn. Your turn will end not until you get basic attack. It'll end your turn. Okay. What's in with a honk? Dude, oh, does not bring that less than... I see. For a rock? Heck yeah! We can upgrade our pistol? No, this is a regular scarecrow with a gun. You might want to take that, protagonist. Do I heal? Yes, I do. Never mind. Your menacing days are over. Old tractor, there's an old rag shoved where the cat should be. Pull the rag out. Pull the rag out and set the tank. Sounds like there's still a little gas left in here. Nice. Tractor is the right most interesting thing in this part of the country. In the entire country, alright. Let's go all the way back here. Into the barn. Leave the doors open and leave the key in the lock in case Elias wants to lock up later. Where's Muscle? Ordering for some long time on livestock. Can I grab the fishing rod? Yes! I'll test my fishing rod in the watering trough. Can't catch anything. Feels good practice. I can jump. Why can I jump? They have a recurring nightmare about search for something in one of these. Nice barrel, but it'd be nicer if I had anything in it. Based on the arrangements of the objects around it, you conclude this is a machine for turning hay bales into loose hay. Alright. You're not going to get past that thing without destroying it. I win! Simone's monster is now just a pile of parts on the floor. You unlock XP to learn a skill. Open the character sheet via the icon on top right or hit C. Rest in parts. Alright. Passion Sense gave me another Moxie. I could get the Mysticality and Muscle. Those are all pretty good, I suppose. I'm currently using a Mysticality-based item, though. I'll see what I can get later. Hey, full gas can. You go up if it weren't for your hay fever, and you're falling on a lost fever. Oh, it's a workbench for welding. Search it. It's mostly tools you don't understand, but you do eventually find some gloves. One hot armor. I guess like is resistant to hot damage? Alright. I'm curious. If I exit here, we turn on Arachnophile. It sounds replaced by spider noises. Back in here. Is there... No. It's kind of expecting spiders to start appearing out of everywhere, but I suppose not. Alright. I really feel like we should grab that. Yeah, sit down, pretend to be a farmer. Heck yeah! Up the eggs. I hope I have time to sow the soybeans before it's time to gather eggs from the stirs. Gotta walk the streers before it's done up. Gonna harvest some buckwheat and then reap the corn. Time to plow the millet. Maintaining the farm is hard work. To plow the shade, huh. I see. I gotta get some donkeys before the weather gets worse. Basically, plow the soybeans and plant some millet before it's time to turn the steers. Gotta cheer the horses before sunup. Gonna sow my rye and fertilize some oats. And harvest the oats. Oh no. I have to plant the chickens. Deworm the... Okay. The donkeys before the weather gets worse. Interesting. It seems like it's just taking these different words and combining them in some way. Yup. How far can I go? Alright. Talk about the scarecrow. Pity for scarecrow. Sorry. I was leaving it in half, but why'd you go and do that, something like that for? It shot at me with a gun! Sorry, wrong voice. It shot at me with a gun! Oh, alright, yeah, that's pretty reasonable then. Yeah, man. It looks like there's something under the toilet. Maybe it's just a shadow there. I can't say I have all the gas, but I can continue going. Oh no! They're all sucking back. Why aren't you helping? I am helping! Okay. They're now in the back of the farmhouse. Nope. Okay, I was kind of thinking the turtle would just appear here. does not. Enjoy blue cola, the honorable choice. Looks like they drove this box right here. And they took the track to... One second, need to read. They took the track away. Boy, someone must have hated this boxcar. Topeka. 1.2 thousand miles. 1,200 miles. A lot of nice things about Topeka, but not 1,200 miles worth of nice things. No fires in closed space. Classic. Hey, there's something in there. A crowbar. It's nothing indicated use with the gloves, you know. Ooh! Drifting hobo toodles idly on a harmonica. You probably shouldn't root through that guy's knapsack without asking him first. Freshly full can of gas, nestled in piles of garbage. I feel like that's thievery. Hi there, I'm Penguin. Hi neighbor, I'm Howie. Pleased to meet you. I'm actually not from around here though. Well, the way I see it, the whole country is my home, so everyone's my neighbor. That's nice. Either way, they're all trespassers, so better get off my property. I have a gun. No, I'm just joshing a friend. Care for some jerky? What kind? Clam. It's a local delicacy. Huh. You'll have some jerky. Clam jerky. There you are. I can't buy this stuff myself. Like eating a dried slug that's saltier. Come think of it. That is exactly what it is. You're really selling me on this local delicacy. Yes, me, the locals are a bit weird. Right. Any plans for the future? That where on the wall is, there's a camp forming in Ocean City. I figure I'll mosey on over there once this rain lets up. Word on the wall? I've never heard that phrase. Is it something like through the grapevine? Similar. See. Do you live here? Not permanent like, but I've camped here for a few days. All alone? Well, it used to be a bit livelier, but the bosses sent a railroad bull out and round everyone off. Railroad bull? You mean like a cop? Yeah, you could say that. I think he's still prowling around out back if you care to test your mettle, but I don't advise it. Is he packing heat? No, he's unarmed, but one of your arms might make a pretty good club once he gets it off you. Originally I'm from Hawaii, but I got bored of gorgeous tropical beaches and decided to hit the rails. Rode from the rails to the rails from Hawaii? Yep, real challenging trip for the first time hobo, but I made it through alright. You ever think of going back? They only got one track there, so it's a one-way trip. I must head back to visit, though, once they built a second one, though. Get the fuel. How do I read those? What did you glyph? For 7 requires muscle. Alright. So, to keep with my high damage, I only need 2 muscles so I can just kind of... Could get fashion sense just to keep the weapon up. Let's see. I equip the crowbar, which is muscle plus physical damage. Alright, that's a ranged weapon, though. Melee weapon. Alright, so we're going to get a crowbar. And we're going to consume the clam jerky, which increases my muscle by 1. Yes. Clam jerky until the gnawing is done. You gain the slightly clammier. Swallowing, too. Alright, and now, we go ahead and go to the character sheet. We're going to increase our muscle, because that's going to be a hard fight. So I'm guessing I should be fully equipped for this. Anything else I can put on? No, so it's just going to be the crowbar. There's carving on the trunk of this tree. It says Howie loves playing the harmonica. Oh. Soon paused on help. They could probably salvage the ladle. Alright, grind me spatula. What is the spatula's damage? Mysticality, so that has 1 for each of the, I see. They have a stat for each of the primary abilities I just acquire here. Sort of a starting weapon for all classes. Can't bring yourself trinket, because we really need some coffee later. Okay. Oh, it's Railroad Build how I told you about. Although, Railroad Minotaur would probably be more accurate. You can fight. Halt! Trespasser! Or your skills. Muscle is high, so I can reduce this. Let's see, how much health do they have? 7? Oh. And I kill him too. They made that seem a lot stronger than it, more dangerous than it actually was. 5 XP. The finish gains 1 more max HP. 1911 Ford milk crate for wheels. That model never really seemed to take off. Oh look, it has gas can on it. It's 66% full. I definitely have enough. Howdy. Well, I dealt a railroad bill. Did. That's a real service to the whole community. I ain't got anything to offer you as a reward, but I surely won't forget it. No problem. I actually did not need to switch out as much as I did there. Can I unspec something? No, I cannot. Alright. And I have 10 XP, so I can't really get more of that. No, it's fine. I kind of want to see what Mysticality does later, though. Let's head in... I guess back, right? Oh. In this exact spot, on the 13th of October 1908, the state's first mass-produced automobile, a Ford Model T, purchased from Hiram O. Quillenus, accidentally struck and killed the state's first hitchhiker, Lydia Bardsley. Apparently, the woman you talked to a few minutes ago has been dead for exactly 20 years. Good. So, everything else is great, and you aren't regretting the trip when you arrive. Your normal, non-haunted day. There's one more thing out back here. Was it 3 Mysticality? Yeah, I don't think I can get it. Because that would require me to have more XP, which I do not. Right. I don't have enough XP to level up, so, oh well. There's the car, there's also interest if you're... There's nothing else of interest in the car. There's also no interest for a year if you'd like to buy it. I would not. The car's trying to sell the car? Oh. Well, I fish it out. Should have known there were any fish in there. See the entire thing from here. Dang. Maybe next time. Charles seems to be heading to Ocean City too. At this rate, it might beat you there. You can name a turtle. Oh, I don't know what to name the turtle. It's Squirtle. Squirtle the turtle. Hi there, friend. How you look with the gas? You show the driver your gas can. Well, his gas can. The can usually doesn't hold that much gas. Not sure how you did it. Well, whatever. Right, hit the road. Yeah. With that, you walk away. All aboard. I'm back in the back of the bus and return to your seat, and soon you're driving off for the sound of rain sputtering in the window beside you. Fortunately, it's barely an approximation of sleep. The sort of sleep they slip into so gradually they wouldn't even know you're asleep until something wakes you up. Well, get straight. And you realize that your meandering thoughts of the past few minutes have been utterly strange. Shadowy tendrils of whispering ideas. Hey kid, it's your stop, right? That are now totally forgotten. Ah, what? All ashore? What's going ashore? Thanks for traveling with Will's Bus Co. Trash can. Give cologne. The door says please. Or lease. This store sells broken glass in drafts. This building looks perfectly solid. Maybe just those people renting it that were condemned. Trash can has exceeded its can's grasp. Some ne'er-do-well has literally vandalized the streetlight. The door to the newspaper office is locked, and the windows are boarded up. It looks like the print is really dead. But I thought it had at least 7 or 8 more decades left. Securibus? Can't say anything in this direction. Just in this direction. You can't see anything within walking distance in that direction. I see. It's late, the bank is closed. In current conditions, dark and stormy, you probably shouldn't wander in alleys. But why not? I can fight. Our surplus store has closed for the night. He's wholly unperturbed by the rain. That's what they're having. He smiles and looks up. And lets the rain splash onto his face for a while. Do speech is fine, I guess. Wise old man once said, rain falls on poor men and rich men alike. That before umbrellas were invented, or... My name's Gus, by the way. Hi, Penguin. Please meet you, Penguin. Say, you can have a couple of meats here, would you? Sure. Custom meat, and he beams. Thank you very much, Penguin. Old Gus won't forget your kindness, you bet. Direction since the road since you arrived on. I'm walking all the way back there. Probably some good use of your time right now. Like, hey, go into the right building. Come on. Stop trying to wander. The elevator door jangles as you walk into Ray's Antiques. The young woman at the counter looks up as you enter. Hi, you must be Penguin. We don't get many customers at this time of night, or at all, really. That's me. Were you expecting me? Yeah, Murray didn't say much about you, but he gave me that letter in the mail. My name's Jessica. Oh, jeez, you're so good. Come on in, and I'll get you a towel. You walk over to the counter, trying not to drip on a vintage bric-a-brac, as Jessica grabs a threadbare bath towel from the shelf and pulls the tag off before tossing it to you. Next, is Uncle Murray still here? His letter wasn't very specific. He isn't. You said that in kind of an ominous way. Where is he? I wish I knew. He had a line on another artifact and said it was going to be a tough one. I told him he should get some backup, but he wasn't willing to wait. He just wrote that letter and told me to mail it if he didn't come back. Is there something I'm missing here? It's an antique shop, right? You make trying to talk Great Aunt Ruthie into selling Mother's Cluster Chesterfield sound like a deadly spy mission. That is a mouthful. Yeah, well, this is gonna take some explaining. Can't wait till morning. Well, I'm definitely intrigued now. Not a lot of time. Follow me and I'll give you a quick sketch. It leads you to the back room, furnishes some desks and some strange-looking machinery. Welcome to the back office, the hub of our little operation. I'm guessing by operation you're talking about something other than antiques. Tell me it straight. Was Murray dealing in substances, perhaps? Yes and no. See, a few years ago, Murray found out that there's a bunch of antiques circulating that are, well, hinky. It would be a real understatement. Murray used to call them tainted. Dark magic. Real bad mojo. You know, cursed. Gotta be kidding me. Are you serious? Oh, for a second I thought you were making a bathtub gin or something. This is no joke. That's what our real job is here. The antique store is just, well, not exactly a front. We find a lot of regulars antiques too, and we're selling them. It keeps us in scratch, but really we're trying to hunt down all those evil doodads and neutralize them so nobody gets hurt. And Uncle Murray went out to get a new one and never came back. That's the long and short of it, yep. What do you say? Are you in? Absolutely, I'm looking for a crazy adventure. Well, yeah, I can't just leave him in a lurch like this. Like sound it, but he's family, so... Yeah, I can't leave him in a lurch. Oh, hi. I can't just leave him in a lurch like this. Great. I hear the shop opening, and after a moment, a goblin pokes right into the office. Hello? Oh, hey, that's swell timing. Hey, Gabby. Ray's sister's kid showed up. Come meet him. Hi, guarded. I go by her, actually. Go with them, actually. Hi, Gabby. Pleased to meet you. Ray's sister's kid showed up. Hi, guarded. Hi, Gabby. Pleased to meet you. Oh, well, the pleasure is all Gabby's. Gabby, would you be a dear and carry his luggage to Murray's room and grab some blankets and stuff out of the cupboard? He can sleep there till we find Murray. You've gotten it. Guy picks up your suitcase and carries it to a door in the back of the room. Great, I could really use some sleep. Time to be playing games right now. What's this cat's name? Elio. Marie got her a couple years ago. It finds cat ear. Give Calliope a good description, but she doesn't react to you at all. Why doesn't Calliope like me? She'll warm up to you eventually. Try giving her some sardines. She loves those. Do you have any sardines? Oh, no. You can get some more tomorrow. They have them at the Cola or Plus store next door. He hazard a guess what this contraption does. Modern radio stands here. Defiance of the concept of antiques. So we have this desk. Jessica, whose desk is this? Charles Wallace, our handyman. He's fixing a leak on the roof right now, but he'll be back later tonight. Let's see. I open the door, and there's just a brick wall behind it. Apparently, it goes nowhere. Not sure what this clock is telling, but it sure isn't time. Who's this? Maraid's. I keep nagging him to get straightened up before someone bumps into it, and we'll have to call a National Guard to dig him out of the avalanche. With crispy shovels and a squad of extras handy. Anyway, best not to mess with it. Will do. I mean, I won't. Hang on a second. You can't go to sleep. You can't go to sleep yet. I'm pretty sure I can. But I could do it right here while I'm still standing up. Well, I hate to spring this on you, but there's something we need to do before the night's over. What is it? You know those cursed artifacts I'm talking about? Since info on them is so sketchy, we're even working on a machine that can detect them with radio waves. I call it the Detectotron 1000. We've just gotten it up and running since Murray left, and turned out there's a tainted thing practically right on our doorstep. That doesn't seem good. Yeah, it's not great. I was going to have Gabby go get it. That's why she came over tonight. But since you turned up out of the blue, and you're sure this can't wait till the morning. I was walking around all night in the pouring rain, fetching gas for a bus driver. The thing's been there, and who knows how long already. Surely one more night won't be the end of the world. I'm really sorry about this, but the end of the world might well be the sort of thing we're talking about. I'm really putting a hard sell on you here. You won't have far to go. It's just down the other side of the block. And if the readings are right, there's a newspaper office that just got shut down earlier this year. It should well be in there. Well, gotta go with you. She's gonna fight. A fight? Aw, geez, a fight? Heck yeah! Yeah, well, it won't come to that. But you never know. Hey, Gabby. They reappears an accepting grin. Go to the newspaper office with Penguin and help him get that hat, okay? Okay, Gabby's ready for action. Let's mosey. Gabby has joined you as a companion. Tired sigh. Alright. That's a hat. A cursed hat. According to the readout, yeah. A man's fedora, probably. And what am I supposed to do? And I'm supposed to what? Just break it and take it? Well, not break in, exactly. I managed to finagle a spare key out of the guy at the realtor's office. I'm still pretty sure that counts as breaking and entering. You'll be in and out and back here into bed before you can know it. Well, okay. Wish me luck then, I guess. Anger. Is it the watchful eye? Yes. Take a deep breath and lock the door. Give the key to Gabby for safekeeping. There's a little bit of very, very old coffee left on this percolator. Myself this cup of coffee is the first step on a short, nasty journey. There's a half-finished document in the typewriter. Government corruption at an all-time high. The government has once again slashed funding to city services and social programs, citing waste, but without offering any supporting figures or explaining where the funds have been reallocated. Additionally, anonymous sources report that... That's off abruptly. Maybe it was a result of a pink slip next to the typewriter. Curtis, if I've told you once, I've told you 100 times. Not enough people buy the newspaper anymore to keep the lights on in this joint. Electricity is expensive because it's a very recent innovation. As such, fully half your salary is paid by the government, subsidies. This is to say that the hand that feeds you is the hand you keep biting. We go way back, buddy. But you give me no choice. Get on your desk and scram. Burgess, Editor-in-Chief. Oh hey, it's one of those new Arcane Press newsfeed things. High tech. Babe Ruth gets haircut. Barbara says, you'd think he could have left a better tip. Today's list of band dances: the chutney slider, the dirty, dirty blitz, and the upside down tango. Onlookers report smells like it may be beef or lamb. Origination. Aw. I start slooping. I finished letter on this typewriter. Reginald, I think Berg's on to us. We've gotten careless. In fact, I shouldn't be typing this out as a letter instead of just talking to you in person. Why am I doing this? Meet me under the water cooler this afternoon. Oh crap, here comes Berg's with the pink slip. Sincerely. It doesn't say who this is from. Berg must have gotten fired before they could type their name. Also, what is a water cooler? What's that all about? Oh. To a message real quick. Alright. Underneath a water cooler. They were archives from 1783 to 1799. Oh! Which day would you like to look through archives for? October 14th, 1908. New. That's something interesting. Eric accident certain to have no consequences. Tragedy occurred this evening when Hiram O'Curlins, the owner of the first Massachusetts. Oh. Interesting. So that is. So I need dates to, and I'll probably come back here at a later point to reference those dates. That's the old leftovers. And I have a pile of homemade toothpicks. Big head water cooler. And it's got something to hide. Oh. Putting binder on this desk. Panic Tube System Operation Manual. However, I believe I have to tell you this, but it is against company policy for an employee to steal the printing press. You are fired. You are so fired. I need a new phrase to describe it. I'm giving you the axe. And if I see your face in here again, I'll give you both the axe and set you on fire. Grover Burgess, Editor-in-Chief. How did you even lift it? You also had, what, like 5 accomplices? Unbelievable. Make a mental note to never pick a fight with this Carver person. There's a lot of stuff that's hidden around. Note says, Tucker, I got you the bottle you wanted. I stuck it on the water cooler when Burgess can't find it, and add a sap to Foy's. Back. The water cooler. Yet another one under the water cooler. Rumson for Hinden, then Carver, who's next. Venable says if Burgess comes for him, he's going to karate chop his desk in half. Yes. What's a karate? So everyone got fired at different times here. Because they could not afford. They're all plotting something with 5 accomplices, and it appears to be about 5 people who got fired. Oh, we got a reporter's cufflinks. Huh. Left one is engraved with always check, and the right one is status your sources. What makes you think? This is a flat boost to my mysticality stat. And I guess hot armor is probably important for something, but due to this being a direct improvement to my mysticality, beat that also going to increase my mysticality. As I know for a statewide network of pneumatic tubes, looks like the Eye has a state-of-the-art delivery system. I mean, for now, I'm not really... I wish there was a way to sort this inventory, it's a lot. Increase armor by 1. Reduce enemy's muscle mysticality and moxie. That is a combat item. That's good armor, but I think mysticality may be helpful. Potentially? Right. Check my character sheet, because I can actually upgrade something. Alright. So upgrade mysticality. And then I consume the thing that gives me more mysticality. And equip the thing that gives me mysticality. Sweet. Too sweet, in fact. go ahead and equip the spatula, which is a mystical weapon. With our 4 mysticality, we can probably, destroy anything in combat. Oh. Found from 11 years ago. Huge black skull scrawled on July 22nd, 1917. What happened on July 22nd, 1917? Control panel for the pneumatic tube system. I'll get to that in a moment. That's going to be a puzzle. Underground press. Literally. There's still a newspaper left on it. Underground newspaper. It's more a manifesto, specifically calling out the government's suppression of local newspaper and the importance of free press. It's also an amusing but puzzling cartoon about a dog arresting a mouse for throwing a brick at a cat's head, which the cat didn't seem to mind. I'll get back to the fish people later. Oh, heck, I forgot. There we go. Top story in the state is the Ocean City's comptrollers passing an overly complicated sidewalk right-of-way policy that outlawed street-side newspaper vending machines and limited the maximum allowed width of newsstands to 4 feet. The story continues to say that watchful eye management raised concerns about the loss of revenue, and the comptroller made a vague promise to divert the city's funds to make up for a future shortfall. Yo! Pure water, untainted by even a container. You're an ally who's on fire. I was trying to click on this thing, but I guess that works. Now, can I fish these people? Out here seems pretty fishy. And it's these 2 moist fellas standing between you and the abandoned hat over there. Not wanting to get any closer to them, you choose to interpret investigate as squint at them from a short distance away, which is probably the best, as it might be bad for mental state to see them in too much detail. These humanoid creatures are beyond 5 and 6 feet tall. Hard to judge because of their hunched over posture and covered with scales that glisten thickly in the dim light. You can't tell if this is natural luster or due to being covered in oily sewer filth. More notably, of course, is the fact that they have huge fish heads. Sorry if I buried the lead here, but saving the dramatic part for the last and all. Their huge, bulging, round eyes glare to and out of the darkness, faintly luminous like radium with watch dials. And they hiss and glurble at you between rows of pointed, shark-like teeth. Gills slits on sides of their head, open and close, like thin, wet mouths gasping for air, or whispering terrible secrets. Whatever seems more likely to you. Appears they're very displeased to see you, but are smart enough to hold off on attacking until they've judged how much of a threat you are. Pneumatic tube system here. Let's consult this manual. Push the power on. Will I get to go back up here? Yes, I will. Alright. Push the power on button. Sorry, what? To abort setup, press the red power off button. Okay. Push the green power on button. Got it. Here, the motor's starting up somewhere. Hold a pump engage lever. Probably this one. Click, something starting somewhere. Hold the lever. You hold the lever with a very pleasing kerchunk, and the motor noise turns to a loud, windy whine. A yellow light is glowing on the console. If the red indicator light is on, suction adjust dial to A. If the blue indicator is on, set the suction adjust dial to E. If the green one is on, set the suction adjust dial to D. Keyboard setup. So we have A, E, and D. Okay. After pump gauge, adjust the suction rate according to the pressure diagnostic indicator. So it's yellow. Grab the knob. Adjustments is knob range from A to G. Yellow is going on the console. What of these colors will make it yellow? quite know. Okay, red and green. That's what it is. I don't know color theory. I looked it up. So I need red and green to work then. So red is the A and green is the D. We gotta turn A and I can turn D. Okay. Green button, pull the lever, turn the knob. I guess between A and D is B and C. Unless it's trying to make me do math here. Which it could be the case of, like, assigning a value to each of these. Like, A would be 1, D would be 4, which would be Del E. Oh. Second, a for orange light flashes briefly and the entire machine shuts down. Dang. Not quite. Well, it doesn't seem like there's a punishment for failure. So, push the green, pull the lever, turn the knob, let's go B. Wrong. Push the green, pull the lever, change the dial. Let's go C. Someone's gonna get some very strange mail. Those things anyway. What are they doing down here? Are they trying to start an underground newspaper? That wouldn't work well. Ink would smear. This is also what Jessica wants you to recover. Found this vaguely person-shaped stain on the ground. Terribly cursed fedora. Very manhole cover. It sounded like they got ground. Yeah, with Gabby. How are you doing? It's all of the berries. Have you lived in Ocean City for long, Gabby? Oh yes, all of Gabby's life here. Gabby, great-great-great-grand Gabby, came and popped just some blocks from over here. Or to popping, as they would say. Haha. Wow, so your family's been here for quite a while? Yes, 14 years. Huh. Haha, yes, Gabby flaps all the time. Gabby's parents slept too in Grand Gabby. But it's only been a style for 7 or 8... Oh, right, goblins. Well, they don't live very long, huh? Depending on how you look at it, parent Gabby popped a year. They just explode. Gabby basically is that Gabby, and previous ones too. Aha, it's okay, don't worry. Too hard for it. Us goblins think human is crazy. Alright. They explode into other thems. I see. Besides, I'll be needing the Fanatic Suit System Operation Manual. After all, and returns to desk, you're out for it. Oh! Here's my action point by 1. That's insanely good. Dude, may you really need coffee later. Alright, so I guess we have the coffee that I cannot drink. This is fine. I can drink the really bad one, though. How's it going? Did you find the hat? I found a hat. It's the one you, I guess it's the one you mean. It doesn't look unusual, although. Yeah? Well, it does creep me out a bit, but I can't really put my finger on why. I know what you mean. Feels kind of like you have a headache, except you don't, actually. I like a feeling of dread, like something terrible's about to happen, but I don't know what it is yet. Well, this is definitely not related to the fact that I need you. Well, that is definitely not related to the fact that I need you to take that hat and go sit in that machine over there. Why? That's our uncursing machine. Gotta get that curse off the hat, right? Okay, yeah, that makes sense, but, what? Can't we just put the hat in the machine? Why do I need to be involved? Because the machine needs a mind to guide the uncursing process. Together, you'll lift the curse on the hat and transform it into a sort of allegorical dream space that the machine can transfix. I'm sorry, what? Sorry, I know it's a lot. Let me rephrase. The uncursing machine uses her subconscious mind to drive a wedge between the item and its curse. The item cleansed relatively easily, but that doesn't negate the curse fully. Once separated from the item, the machine stores the curse and allows you to physically project it into it, and to try and resolve the metaphorical scenario at the core of its existence. That's where things can get a little weird. I know it sounds crackers, but you'll have to give it a try and understand. Right. Yeah. Charles Wallace. Hi, I'm Penguin. You must be Charles Wallace. I'm Penguin. That I am. Pleased to meet you, Penguin. What do you do around here? No, your general handyman sort of stuff. I keep the lights on, the water running, built a Technotron and the uncursed machine, too. That's some real high-tech wizardry. Well, that's nothing, really. Let me ask you something. How does a weird uncursing machine work? I only built the thing. I can't begin to tell you how it works. The innards are all wired up a little porcelain cat figurine that Marie found somewhere. That's weird. In a real traditional sense. Yup. Can I help you with? Nothing now. Oh, just a brick all behind it. So odd. Come on. Come on. The door should be something. No, it's just not. Alright. The uncursing machine. It's in a chair, which is surprisingly comfortable, and a pull the weird metal dome thing over your head. What would you like to uncurse today? The terribly cursed fedora. No sooner have you sat down than the machine with a hiss positively whiffs the fedora straight up into the dome. That rattles around there angrily like a snake in a cement mixer, and after a good loud minute, flops limp and wet onto your lap. Around its energy once possessed the terribly cursed hat is gone. Now it is simply a terrible hat. The item, the uncursed fedora. The curse itself still lives, transfixed as a dreamlike construct of the machine. So, how do I get rid of this thing? Wearing the hat. See, curses are like energy, Penguin. They can't be created or destroyed, only changed. Can't remember who said that. Maybe Isaac Newton? Oh, this is different. Voices are gonna be confusing. Newton? Newman. That machine knows how to take a curse from one object and put it on itself. But as for how you change a curse, well, I don't know. That's some higher conscious spiritualist stuff, and I can't even fathom how to do that. So, don't know much about it. I'm more of a Newman sort of guy. The fedora's curse bounces around the innards of the machine, daring you to come project your consciousness inside it. That sounds safe. World to another world. It's open. Your work here is not yet done. Federal Reserve. I heard thy death call, creature. Rest now. I will findeth thy Mordor. Tree felled for its time, the ground stained with sin. Et Arcadia ego. Even Arcadia, there is death. Even in paradise, there is a killer. Thou know who I am and why I am here. Aye, Cotta, there has been a murder. What knowest thou of murder? That I did not do the murder, and that is all. What mo hath thee for me? On Lee, this. I am one of the three brothers. One of us always telleth the truth, one of us always lieth, and the third of us does not speaketh at all, but honks. If I findeth thee a liar, there is nothing I can do to saveth thee. Ay, Cutter, thou art serveth of the wood. Blessed be her branches. Big power in the wood today, Cutter. Aye, a tree has fallen in the forest, and it has made a sin. But not me a sinner, that I assure thee. Thou claim to be without sin? None of us is without sins, but mine do not run to murder. Then who does? Look for my brother. Lead me not, O stray, thy brother Speckins of three brothers. This is Saray talk. No, thing has honkin' in this land since Mother Duck laid the big egg. No honkin' since then? No, sire. I think I found the liar. Something is rotten in the woodcutter. I am murder, with perversians at its source. Speak to me of pervasians. I have no thing to say, for I do not tarry with them. What do thou tell to me? I am troubled with a murder, but of course I know no thing. I warn thee, my forget to the list makes no room for liars. Thou will do as thou must, Cutter, I have no doubt. Aye, now make like a tree. Brother, second of three brothers. Second of three brothers. One who always lies, one who always tells the truth, and one who does not speak at all, but honks. What's beckoned thee of this? I do not honken, sire. I swear upon it. Never hast thou honken? Never, never. 'Tis a sin in mine eyes. Okay, so... Thou lie about honkin'! I also say, I am one of the three brothers. One of us always tells the truth, one of us always lies, and the third of us does not speak at all but honks. Thou lieth of the honkin' tree. Let's say, thy brothers honkin' not. Thou wouldst lie, the cutter of the wood. Thou wouldst do murder in the woods. Aye, thou hast the right of it. I sought only to distract in thee whilst I making my escape. Goodbye, cutter. Do not run from me, tree. No. Do not run? Nay, I growen. In 100 years I will hath grown, so tall and strong, thine axe will never hath failed me. Thou'll not wait 100 years. Die, mortarer. They do not honkin'. Big rot in the wood today, cutter. And, wait, well, that's not you. You don't talk like that. Dark thoughts of trees, axes, and bloody sap cling to your skin. Shake them off like dreadful cobwebs. You're not sure what just happened, but as you turn over the formerly terribly cursed fedora in your hands, feel confident that feel confident that the curse which plagued this starchy little felt thing is finally gone for good. You have the hack back on. It really sparkles now. Now all you got to reckon with, so that you're the kind of guy who goes around wearing a fedora. Will do. Alright. Ooh, that's really good for stats. I guess I wear the fedora. I'm not sent like a test message in chat. See if it actually goes through. Alright, it does. I thou's to wear the fedora. Alright. Each round of combat, Riddle heals a random wounded ally by his mysticality. Round of combat, use your muscle, mysticality, or moxie. When you were 4 years old, Rune flew into your bedroom window and refused to leave. He's been with you as a familiar ever since. Riddle's like a slow bandage. No ring, no pants, no shoes. Dang. So I think that's uncursed. How'd it go? It worked, I guess. Great, what was it like? I had some crazy dream. There was a woodcutter that was me, I guess, and these talking trees, and one of them had sinned? You know what? Never mind. Some kind of crazy dream is plenty for me. The shelf for knickknacks and tchotchkes. There's an old rag doll atop the shelf. Must have been left by a previous tenant. Finally time to unpack and get some sleep. What the heck?! Stamp of the flames, but it's still lost everything you own and has reduced to ash. Everything? Everything except, bizarrely, the stamp from Ray's letter. Wait, hold on, what was that? Bunch of empty space here. You should try to acquire something. Elven set, you've heard of these. Fortunately, no shows have been invented yet. Ah, dang. Maybe next millennia. Jacob Marley. Dream about school. It's poster of my favorite literary ghost. Must be the hallway, it seems. Hello. Nice face you got there. You know which locker is mine? I can't remember which locker is mine. Sorry, I do not know. It's alright, I'll figure it out eventually. 6 lockers. Pick the first. Driving quality advance. Second. Peanut butter. Third. A tiny shrine to Babe Ruth. The fourth is empty. The fifth is filled with cookbooks. They're all in French. The sixth locker opens to a vast, uncaring emptiness of space. It's shut so quickly as to not suffocate. There's no seventh one. Said check the seventh one. It's only 6 lockers. Check the 7th locker. Then 7th locker. It's those old school papers. They've all got your name on them. They're your papers. Oh, I spent my summer by Penguin of the North, age 6. This summer, I visited my Uncle Murray. Uncle Murray is funny. He knows magic. I had a fun time with Uncle Murray. The end. Underneath is a pile of school papers you find. You have an overdue library book. Our founder, Brandsworth Gavunculus III. This lady looks friendly. Hello there, you must be. Ah, there you go, Penguin of the North. Penguin of the North. Penguin of the North. Is that Penguin of the North? Who's asking? I'm your academic advisor. It's time for you to choose your class. I dropped out. In real life, certainly. You must, however, choose a class. Ah, that's where I pick a character class. Now then, looks like there are 3 classes to pick from. There's Advanced Kicking and Throwing. This class is for pig skinners. Then we have an overview of Curd Conjuring. This is a class for cheese wizards. And finally, Weird Time Signatures 504. This is for jazz agents. I think it sounds like a martial melee. Cheese wizard sounds strange. I think jazz agent sounds like the coolest one of these. Masters of syncopation and improvisation. Jazz artists use their rhythm and moxie to move through the world in style. In combat, they attack with subtlety, weakening their enemies and stacking the odds in their favor over time. A cheese wizard. As trained Chief Magi, cheese wizards use their intellect and mysticality to accomplish their goals. In combat, they wield hard elemental cheeses to damage their foes and soft soothing cheeses to heal themselves and their ally. A little more. What about Pig Skinner? An accomplished athlete, pig skinners use their muscle and solve problems. In combat, they prefer a direct application of physical force, punctuated by giving the occasional noogie. I guess buffs and debuffs are an interesting thing to play off of. Sounds like the most complicated one for sure. The Moxie is also what's used for pistols, so that sounds like what I want. Alrighty, you're a jazz agent. Name's Penguin. Names of the North. Penguin of the North. Now then, there's just a minor matter of your minor. It looks like you've already completed it, but it doesn't say which one you studied. I minored in cryptobotany. My minor is applied insectology. My minor in the psychology of rocks. Cryptobotany. An expert in all manner of plant-based arcana. Yup. With that, I believe you're done. Feel free to wake and go about. How do I go about doing that? That also points to the door on the right side of the screen. The right side of the dream. Just to that door. You're dreaming, so it's probably not safe to look too close to your character sheet right now. I think I had every wrong stat to choose that class. Now this has opened up quite a lot. Let's see. It's like 30 and 75 for a lot of these, so... Let's go down this tree. Fat everything blood, sharp eyes, and rhythmic precision. Arithmetic precision. Well, those ones are also pretty good. Earlier in fights, like I think these later ones are generally good. This seems like miscellaneous, like hey, this improves your ability to gain stuff. These ones to the left are like, hey, here's what you go down like a class tree. Alright, so let's go out of that menu with my inventory. Check this book out 13 years ago and have spent the last 12 years and 50 weeks feeling slightly guilty about not returning it. You don't feel like reading it when you were in grade school, and you don't feel like reading it now. Now we have a Moxie-based character, though our mysticality is still our best statistic, so... Heck. Will increase my Moxie. Use my Moxie. Alright. So I think I'll have to find an item later to use all that stuff. Morning, Penguin. How'd you sleep? Wait, why are you still wearing those wet clothes? All my other clothes burned up in a freak luggage fire. Ah, jeez, that's weird and unfortunate. You seem less surprised by it than I would expect. You've gotten kind of accustomed to weird and unfortunate stuff happening around here. You could pick out some clothes from the shop in front of you, if you don't mind looking like someone's dusty old grandpa. I'll be right. Thanks anyway. Once you get the sleep out of your eyes, I've got another mission for you. Another curse thing? Yeah, I've had my eye on it for quite a while. It keeps moving around. But mostly, the readings put it at a local speakeasy. At the back of an alley at the other end of the block, the artifact isn't there right now. But that's where I'll start looking. And maybe you could pick up some clues. Okay, what am I looking for? Appears to be a watch of some kind. Pocket watch. Maybe a wristwatch. I can't be certain. Watch and speakeasy in the alley. I got it. Anything else? You'll need a password to enter the speakeasy. It's fiddlesticks. Also, let me get a to-do list. It's enchanted to always show you whatever's written on the chalkboard there. Oh, pretty neat trick. Here's the me for expenses too. The armor surplus next door should have anything you need in case things get rough. It's ominous, but thanks. Chapter 1. Welcome to Ocean City. Hi there, my name is Penguin. Hello, fellow war enthusiast. I'm Herschel Wood. Actually, I hate war. I wouldn't say I'm an enthusiast. Maybe about war. Oh yeah, sure, war's okay. Heck yeah, war. Let's see. Where's the first doesn't change? Dang. And I interested in some fine historical memorabilia. Ask about dubious grenades. Oh, they're probably fine. Why does the box say fine grenades then? Looks like grenades into you. Hey, how'd you like to do some field research? Sure, why not? Here's a bunch of grenades. Dubious Cold War's grenade. Just try them next time you get into a fight, and when you're all done, come back and let me know how it went. Okay. Alright, I can sell some weapons now. That's a tool as well. Not sure if I should sell this stuff. Well, the reason why they call it a haversack is because it helps you have things. Armor. Bad for you, despite what the radioactive doesn't say. Can you believe they issue cigarettes to soldiers? And that they did that, and probably will, for like 50 more years. These look like quest items. Government issue sardines! Selling salts, vital selling salts left over from the Cold Wars. Deal 10 damage to an enemy. Deals Mysticality 2, plus physical, Mysticality plus 2 physical damage. Alright, this is Moxie plus 2 physical. Alright, so that's probably what I need. It feels like my class's weapon. Just a cool sword. Oh, it's a skill book. The book taught Cold War soldier that although words never hurt an enemy combatant, extreme loud orchestrated noise definitely can. There's a combat skill. Alright. Okay, we'll actually need to sell something then. Baseball hat doesn't seem that important. Nor do those. see. This is also a Moxie weapon, right? Yes. The Moxie plus 1 physical. Let's get rid of that. I have a better one. Alright. I need 2 more coins. Alright, that's a bunch of consumables. Don't really want to get rid of other items in case they're important. This will give me the combat book. I also rebuy anything that I just got rid of, which is always nice. Alright. This mark says 18 APR, 1906, even though Jessica said you mailed a letter only a couple weeks ago. Or April, not APR. Alright, You studied the ways in which the army used controversial music to demoralize and injure enemy soldiers. It's kind of funny what counts as controversial music when the manual was written. The tonight's will have charts and frequencies at which bones will shatter if you play them loudly enough. Memorize it, but it would take time. Okay, so that is 100 experience to do so. Unequip the bugle. I think that's probably worth it, right? I'm still not actually gonna have enough damage. That is Moxie plus physical, but I think that's still less. Check my character sheet, and that's combat stat. That's what added. There's still a lot of mysticality, so even the 2 would not get me over that. This is an alleyway somewhere. Here. Move between various trash cans and piles of uncanned trash until you reach a serious-looking door. Walk away for now. I realize I have the sardines and I want to turn in that quest item. Feed. Give the can of sardines, and Kelly immediately wakes up and devours the entire can, including the metal, and then purrs as she licks the remaining oil from her fingers. Looks like they made a friend. New cat unlock. You can now pet Halley to receive a boon. Nice scratching your hide ears, she prefers to go back to sleep. Physical armor. You know, I'm doing like some crazy, I have some crazy things set up at the moment for my character. Alright, let's knock. Password, Fiddlesticks is 4. Oh, going in. We're gonna have to be a prohi. I don't even know what that is. No, I'm not. I do know. Pretty good music. Guys, this guy loves hitting those spoons together. He turns her head towards him and smiles. Leaning to his like this. The kitchen is placed at a really challenging height. And that's a bartender about a similar time. Now the bar is shaking up a storm. Hello. Hello, baby. Welcome to Oliver's place. My name's Penguin. Whatever you say, baby. Are you Oliver? Oh, heck no. I'm Fancy Dan, the cocktail man. Please meet you, Dan. Hey, do you happen to know what time it is? Perhaps does he have a watch on you? Alright, baby. The only one around here who carries a watch, pocket watch is the owner, Oliver Gluck. And he left about an hour ago to pick up his latest shipment of hooch. From who? From whom, baby? Before I was Fancy Dan the cocktail man, I was Fancy Dan the English teacher. Sorry, from whom? From the mob guys we get it from. Where is the handoff? The old refrigerator factory. Let's see, how do I get there? And grabs the cocktail napkin and hands it to you. Thanks? No, wrong napkin. Here. Takes the napkin back and grabs a different one with a couple of icons scrolled onto it. Take the napkin. Napkin? I got the Ocean City napkin map. The napkin. Let's take the napkin, Dan points to the icons on it. Here's behind Maria's store on Plunkett Street. So, if you go out the alley and then head straight for the edge of the napkin, you can't miss the factory. Plunkett Street unlocked and Fridge Factory unlocked. Now a map of the area. You can open it by clicking the map icon on the top right or by hitting N. Thanks, Dan. Mention it, baby. You want a drink for the road? First one's on a house. Sure. They have a drink around here. Here. Okay. Excellent choice. Keep things simple. Oh, wow. Wait, aren't those fishermen from the Watchfly's basement? They're so used to not thinking about where things go once you put them in a tube. Hey, remember Reed from the tube? Eat it, bud. We're off the clock. Oh, I didn't realize you could talk. I can talk about anything you like. Dickens, Flaubert, the Brontes. You can tell me about the Brontes. I think the books are a little too long. We can tell you about Flaubert. The things books are too long. We can tell you about Dickens. I think his books are too long. What books are the right length? None. I think it's helpful. Your drinks. Aww. Lady seems to be, that seems to be dancing a different song to the other people. It is infected with the Charleston fever. Music came through music with spirit-filled glasses. Mirrored symbols are carved into one of the floor tiles. Oh, it's... That's interesting. The music is actually, it's directional. They'll have to stay on the first date, and you shouldn't bother them. It's weirdly responsible for this illegal poison dispensary to have a first aid kit. You got gauze pad and activated charcoal briquette. That's actually very cool. Directional sound. Don't budge. Must be barred shut from the other side. Doesn't care about anything except the fast line. Now have a map. Less space to wander. Hands in the air, bucko! You're on Tin Lizzy turf, and this is a stick-up! You see a woman with an old state of coveralls pointing a gun like tool in your direction. What the? Is that a caulking gun? Stick-up isn't usually such a literal phrase. Actually, it's a grease gun, so it's more like slick-up. Ha ha ha! Gross. Everyone's a critic. Give me your wallet. Fight. So... What the heck? Not chill the whirling wrench. Throw yourself at a random member of your party for 1 to 3 damage. So, I can do significant damage, but I was given the quest to try these, so... Let's see. Oh, items are different than... I see. 3 physical damage, let's throw that. They'll shoot me for significant damage. Abby will slap Steel Patty the Razor for 3 physical damage, just letting their turn. And also can heal allies, all allies, for... Okay. Sure, heal. Put a rock. Oh. Hey, here's your Moxie plus 2 sleeves damage. XP and meat. Whee! Keeping both your pride and your wallet intact and grease free. That's a random encounter. Let's see. That's actually a good item. I feel like that is... If anyone has armor to like physical damage. Yeah. Poison. That just exploded on myself. So maybe not the best. Maybe there's a chance it explodes on myself or someone else. April Hobo shuffles up to you with his hat in his hands. Excuse me, mister. Don't mean to trouble you. My name's Ed O'Kelly, and I was wondering if you might got any meat on you could spare. Just for me for a cup of joe to warm these old bones. Well, wait. What's in a sack building? Old bones. Like I said. Sure. Hang on, mister. You're a real saint, so you are. How much combat can I get into? So you're new in Ocean City. Your first time at it. That's right, yeah. What thanks have you got of it? Well, to be honest, with you, it seems a little run down. Yes, Gabby understands you. It was much nicer before an economy happened. Lots of people, very excitement. Oh, have you seen the boardwalk yet? It's like a cat wearing pajamas. What? It has games there and a future teller. Well, it does sound like a cat wearing pajamas? Oh, yes. Go check it out maybe later. Alright, so that's how we get new places as well. I mean, you gotta do the factory, but one more explorer. Eldritch man flags down. You listener, my good chap, might you have a match on your person? Nope, I do not. I'm afraid not. Well, that just won't do. What if you should have to cause... What if you have cause to set something on light on fire? Here, take one of mine. They tip her out to me and scurries off before you can talk to him. It seems like wandering is just giving me really good stuff, though. You're ringing cathedral bells and turn to see their source, and surprisingly, it's a cathedral. Unless you're naturally surprised by unless you're just naturally surprised by cathedrals. They're so big and pointy. They can be hiding around any corner. Keep wandering. While wandering through Social City, you encounter a man carrying a medium-sized piece of luggage. Not brief enough to be called a briefcase, but unsuitable as a suitcase. Or more than 2 suits. Hey there, friend. You look like someone who appreciates a fine pair of pants. Do I? What does that even look like? A suit. Discerning. Even dare I say, perspicuous. I have never met anyone who's dared to say that word before. Listen, I've got a pair of pants here that's gonna knock your socks off. What? Opens the case and pulls out a pair of slacks that are oddly stiff and shiny. Feast your eyes on these babies. What's up with them? They're wax. Guaranteed grease-proofs. Guaranteed grease-proof. And they're yours. Yours for only 20 $. So I actually do need money. Oh, thanks. That's not the opportunity of a lifetime. Alright, maybe next time. Let's head to the main objective. Outside a discarded hot dog in the gutter, you notice a rare form of lichen. Bring out the lichen with my cryptobotany. You squeeze the good grease out of lichen while carefully avoiding the bad grease from the old hot dog. Horrid grease. You can tell that this was used for something horrible. Oh, that's a lot of mans. These folks look like they're here for some serious business. Whoa there, buddy. This is a private party. Club members only. Yeah, like he said. Club members only. What kind of club is it? It's a fraternal order of people who bribed us more than we're earning as gate guards. Bum egg? I've never heard of it. How do I join? Are you thick? I thought it was obvious, pal. You give us your meat. How much? 500. Yeah, 500 meat. Clancy, I told you to knock that repeating business off. I'm supposed to go with that kind of meat. Violence. Okay, 15, 16, 19, 10. Should be able to almost kill them. Try to kill one of these people with a bomb. At least weaken them with a bomb. They'll just explode in my face, right? Nope. Got it with scabs. 3 maximum HP. I'm not really sure what you were expecting to have happen there. Next time you decide to fight against 4 huge goons, maybe bring a little more firepower. Now we go again. Once that bomb works, we're clear. No, the bird! Bomb. Here we go. So they do a bunch of damage and reduce Moxie. This person does a lot of damage. That is actually lethal damage. So I got to out-lethal them. Okay. 3 damage will do some heavy hits to them. I guess I'll try to bring someone down into death range. I think I may just die here. Actually, I have more max HP than 10. Right. Okay, music. You're gonna do 4 damage to me, which is gonna be lethal. 9 damage to them, which is not gonna hurt me. Alright. So how much is that? 7. It's not lethal. It's almost lethal. How much health do you have? 15. Alright then. So I can hit you. Yeah. And let's use this to heal. Okay. Heck. I think they die. Oh, they have armor! Right. That's what's causing me to have problems. Let's see. You're gonna do 7 damage to me, which will kill me. And you are going to do 9 damage to you, which will kill you. Okay, so if I guess bandage myself, that'll bring me above the death rate. Yep. 2 damage. Dang. Okay. I really am not supposed to win this. We can heal. Hold on. You won't die yet. Good. Gonna hit me. Both these are gonna hit me, which would kill. 7, 14. 14 there. If I slap this on my face, I become immune to death. And I can whack you with this. I am definitely out of my league here. Use a mint to heal us up. Okay, and this will be probably lethal? Almost lethal. Okay, let's go put on one of these. Okay, let's go strike you. Okay, and I could do 1 physical damage, which would kill. Would that protect Guy from death? Yes, it would. Now, I think we win by attrition, right? Oh, unless they kill Abby. Ah, no, they won't. Let's reduce her stats. Would that also make it easier to hit them? Yes, it would. Alright, let's, all the healing items, let's just use them all. Very helpful that we had those. And honestly, I think a mid is just the best. You're hit for 8. You know, heal that. Good. Okay, let's flip the opponent with the spatula. Well, they are out-damaging us. Just by attrition, they can survive. They're gonna attack me for 6. That's fine. Alright, so I can strike them with this. Music. Just do 3 damage every turn. Or 4 damage every turn, because they are rather weak. And you can win by just straight up, I guess, healing. Oh. They're gonna strike me for 6, but I should just be fine. That's why I did have to use items to do this. I think it's worth it. Probably. Bonk. Right. If you want to fight, we probably shouldn't have won. Dang, that was pretty impressive. One of the goons, they find a brochure from the local municipal park. Goldthwait Park. I'll say. Refrigerator truck, but not the kind you're probably thinking of. If 2 counts the fleet, they have a whole fleet of these things. Now it's really cold over here. Do anything that would give me cold armor? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, no, I don't. Alright. I am curious about this. Alright, no, not about the turtle. Is this turtle better? Heals a random wounded by its mysticality. So it's going to heal everyone by a turn by 1, but it levels up eventually as the Finch does. I think maybe the Finch is just better, though. The scaling over combat time is probably good. Toolbox is left here to rust. You got Spray Honest Festos. Okay. Add +1 hot armor to a pair of pants. +1 physical armor to pants. Opening this door would make a lot of noise and draw a lot of attention. Also, you don't actually know how to open it. Refrigerator factory, which is a brand new and empty, and also quite boring. Make some stuff. There's anarchist hardware for fancy stuff. We have 1 wad of solidified sorted grease. We make a sleaze wad, which is 5 damage, reduce moxie by 5. Okay, that's probably good. Alright. What's inside here? Disposable ratchet. Increase an ally stat by 3, reduce an enemy stat by 3. Another physical armor to pants, and oh! Collection of pipes and cannon fuse, and well, mostly just pipes and cannon fuse. Anarchy is pretty straightforward. Oh. Control booth is locked from the inside. Someone's gonna be in big trouble. There's something going down over there. Let's hide and watch. It's all there, in all 40 cases. Is that all, Gluck? You got the... Mr. Poindexter, what are you doing here? Surprise inspection. Curious. The heck? Time to check this out. You should go and see what's over yonder. I do not want to stand under that shadow. Be a bit of a standoff between the mob guys and the other ones. Scary top hat nerd stares you with barely any expression on his face, apart from the faint sneer. It appears that we have an interloper. And you are? None of your business. What's wrong with your hat? I am sure I don't know what you're talking about. It's all spooky and like... I see stars through it. Cutting a hole in the world. I think it's cutting a hole in the world. I have no time for the nonsense. Mr. Gluck? Oh, he's curious. Regardless, please dispatch this interloper, Mr. Gluck. Uh-oh. Hello? Shadow's gonna gather around him. Abstract. Menacing. Victory! And thank you for the heat for this. Let's skedaddle. This looks dangerous, and all spiritually tainted with kind of sinister magical energy. Uh-oh. This fridge is plugged in. A little note says, experimental, not for lunches. It's been fitted with experimental automatic ice cube maker. Unfortunately, it's made from one single gigantic ice cube that fills the entire fridge. So you need a block of ice as big as this. Here's where you can get it. Got a pocket watch clutched in one hand and some business matters clutched in the other. Neither of those hands attached to any arm anymore. You got an item, a dangerous pocket watch. You got an item, bank pouch full of meat. Also got the deed to the speakeasy. You quickly read the deed. This looks an all I ever got, the owner of the speakeasy. Whoops. Maybe? I don't know, they seem kind of like incoherent monstrosity. That's kind of vibe they gave me. Well, I mean, battle complete. Cash variant that's too small for a briefcase must be contained in the lizard pouch. The law. 300! Wow, what a windfall. don't have to leave the building to open your map, by the way. You can just click the map again up there, or hit M, or head back to Plunkett Street. Next, we do a wander. You took a wrong turn in our coffee house. Just a thinly mustachioed man demands a decent person defend the formal vulgarity of Joyce's Ulysses. Run away! As you walk down the street of one of Ocean State's residential streets, on the way to where you're going, you hear the eerie music coming upstairs a window in a nearby house. The eerie music house. Hey, where are you going? Hold on. The right stack pile of books and papers. You had a weird feeling about it for some reason. Best amongst the books and papers is the Book of Old, but still valid, postage stamps with a few missing. They're starting with a haze of weird, shadowy energy, but you can clearly see the illustrations of cute dogs in them. Wait a minute. Cute dogs? That's just like the stamp that survived your luggage fire. Dang, of course, that stamp was what destroyed your luggage. All your best stuff was in there. Your clothes, your teddy bear. That tears it. This shadow business has become personal. I mean, it was personal already because of Murray being your uncle and all, but now it's extra personal. What's up? These stamps have Shadow Dunk on them, and one of them killed my luggage! Gosh, I guess that was my fault. I ran out of stamps and found one of those inside Murray's desk. I didn't even think to test them. I'm so sorry. It's not your fault. It's whatever causing this heckin' shadow stuff. I'm definitely going to put a stop to it, though. Wait, how many of these stamps have you used? Just one, thankfully. The rest must have already gone when Murray found them. That's good news, at least. On the watch, it was complicated. I'd be surprised if you told me it was simple. Well, you know the drill. Strap it on and jump to the cursing machine. Pocket watch, it doesn't just uncurse the thing and get some sleep, okay? Look like you've been to the ringer. It's pocket watch. The machine sorts the pocket watch up into its dome and begins its strange and loud work. The pocket watch is pulled this way and that. It ticks, become kits, and it talks. And as its 3 hands forcefully bent back, you swear you hear screams. It's done. Watch falls into your lap. Hands now set up to 16:02:46. Uncursed pocket watch. Its cursor now resides in the machine. Want to direct your consciousness into it? Sure. The watch's cursor turns it. In your mind's eye, you see the hands of the pocket watch spin, back on themselves with sugary violence. Which each revolution, the face of the watch itself expands until it is larger than you. The building, street. The whole world lives in the blur of the fast-running hands in which you see life go by in reverse time. Submarines turn to longships, cities into stone dwellings, cowboys into courtesans. You are traveling faster and faster to the beginning of time itself, and there's no telling when this ride will end. Were those 2 solid forks? Nah, you like the opposable thumbs. Apparently that was eat the cat instead of pet the cat. Whoops. Completely contained here unless you figure out how to open the doors. I don't know about anything about dexterity. I'm a dinosaur. Break the door down. Big dinosaur. That for your sword coming into wood, but doesn't seem to make a dent. That's why dinosaurs are extinct. And open doors. Okay. So do we just need to press E? Whoa there, horse! What? You got horns and rattles. Been dripping onto the nose paint again? Gabby doesn't talk like that. Sure is, partner, sure is. Can you open the door? I don't know, never had a head puzzle penguin. That's got me right funkified. I'm a dinosaur. Because we're on the west. Okay. Change afflicts thee. Never mind, the sun transit the horizon, and I grow ever more the need of thy assistance. Understand whilst you sleep under the roof, thou art my lodger, and a signature on this paperwork is by me required. What? Noggerbor. How easy does it? People were all hungry. Please help. I am a dinosaur. The open door. What your pocket watch you got there, Penguin? I like the way it ticks and talks, ever Sammy? Yes. A lot of power on the timepiece. A lot of power. Would you make a promise to me? Would you promise not to throw that power away? A lot of good can be done with that greedy power. Open the door. What's that? Got it garbled? Yes? Click on it. Okay, can't do that either. Knock the chair over. Knock the chair over. Eat the board. Flip the table. Pull out the drawers. Check your messages. Hit the phone pad next to it. There's a note for you, dinosaur. No phone number. Need phone. Consider that to randomly throw on the knob. When it finds the door is locked. Wait, to do. Wood or a cat? Hit the table. Shake hands. This is a very confusing puzzle. What? Consider like a character sheet where I can check my stats? Not quite. Read a book. I can't relate most of the books I have here. One travelogue by a Diplodocus that proves moderately diverting. Read a paper. Here's the newspapers calls me only minor holes. I can talk to you. I don't think you... Help. Add to-do list. Help added to the chalkboard. Sign the name. Hope from now thy sleep is all more sweet for its legal correctitude. You can open the door there. You can also open this door. So we meet at last. With I looking the older man, though you are far more older than I shall ever be. I never saw this room before. We're Alpha and Omega, you the beginning and I the end. Will you walk with me, dear friend, to the deaths of a world, or the birth of another? Yes, my friend. Yes, my friendo. I'm Uncle's watch pal. Uh-oh. What's outside? Heavily Uncle's pocket watch, beat on. Floats in the current, borne correctly into the future. Pull the pocket watch and look at it. It's gained some luster. First lifted and since rightful home. You no longer have a tail. Yeah! Busy as it always says. Alright. Actually, there may be another quest here. That letter from Uncle Murray was a real surprise. I didn't read it. What did it actually say? Basically, he asked if I give him a visit because he needed help with something big and, you know, had an adventuresome spirit. Yeah, that's what Murray would say, alright. It's even ages. I mean, I only ever saw him at Crimbo, and sometimes he came with us and we went camping in the summer. And after I moved out to go to the college, we lost touch, except for birthday cards. We dropped everything to come see him. He wasn't carrying anything of value. Just a crappy desk job I'll sick to death of. Here will definitely be more exciting than working at a desk. You, yourself, are working at a desk right now. Yeah, but you aren't taking over for me, you're taking over for Murray. Let's hope there's a temp gig. Hey, good to see you. We've had quite a morning already. See the bookshelf over there? Just bought it. It's a real rare find, Penguin. Came from a 17th century cargo ship, the Muskflower. Wow, that's quite a provenance for a bookshelf. Yeah, it must be the ship's wheel. Captain brought the Muskflower out of dock. I couldn't drove into a starfish. Whole thing sank instantly. Anyway, anything I can help you with? Nope. So I missed what was outside on the street. Oh well. You want to play chess? Never learned. Jessica? Sure. Down, they're opposite, and Jessica is opposite of you. I'll play white. Alright, Jessica moves a pawn and captures one of your knights. That's not... I defend my king with a king. Darn it. Capture another knight. Let's reposition a rook, Jadob a king. Well, darn. Capture my bishop, 12 bishops to draw king, Jadob, bishop. Heck! Alright, so I guess I need all the alternative options there. What did it take again? Oh, wait, it's different every time. Bench. Hold. Bench. Dang. Chess is hard. Let's take a look in here. Still working on it. Get here soon. Any fine historical memorabilia. Let's see what's for sale again. Skin of Seltzer is on the verge of exploding. Put everyone on your side in combat who's on fire. I think that action point is actually very helpful. Let me repurchase that. Yeah, let's drink that. And let me go also equip a new weapon, which I think I could use like the trumpet, which would be base damage, but this one does a special type of damage, which I think I want to try. Also check my inventory, how much XP do I have? 37. Right. Well, I do have a deed to this building in the alley, so I'll take a look. Take it easy, friend. Hey, it's you again. You find Oliver? Sort of. I don't like the sound of that. Oliver's gone. The handoff went extremely badly. Yeah, that too. You go over the events of the Fruit Factory. Fancy Dan makes a variety of faces at various points in your story because Fancy Dan is a good listener. Oliver was carrying this with him. Dan skims the seed. Since you're the ownership of the speakeasy, is automatically transferred to whoever has physical possession of the seed. Is this legal? No, this is legal. Oh, yeah. I guess we're my new boss, baby. Let's have one drink to mourn the old boss and another to celebrate the new. Sure. Well, I guess we ought to change the name since Oliver's Place is no longer Oliver's Place. Any ideas? Well, I go traditionally just call it Penguin's Place, or something hip like the Purple Door. Something incisive and avant-garde. I don't know. Nobody's oblige. Purple Door is actually kind of good. Oh, that was just an example, but you're the boss. Now to business. To business? We're here in the house, so that's safe. But we're out of everything else. And based on our story, I say the stuff factory isn't safe to use. Yeah. Find some boozer mixers and garnishes, bring it back here. Any idea where to get started with that? No, but you might want to check with Barnaby. Barnaby? By the milky-eyed suit at the table by the wall. Doesn't seem very well, but he's got a nose for news and 6 cents for booze. You might know where you can find what you're looking for. I guess I'm a criminal now. A drink? I'll have one of those. Yep. Wait, hold on, does that remind me of other effect? No. Alright. I'm alert and regretful. Go to stabs. Buzzed. And I have the boon of Calliope. By them a drink. And awake his prognostication. Every moment, in a few sips, he clears the throat. Those who can read them, the signs are here. Right here in this very room. I think I see. Probably these things, right? Nope. They try, but they'll never dampen the flow. Detailed essence, a lake is just a valley abandoned. It's deep enough, drowned dreams, but not the sins of the grandfather. Detailed essence, lake is just a valley abandoned. Okay, so repeating what it said. Okay. Filled to its essence, it's a valley abandoned. So they're talking about a lake. I think. Probably a water-based thing. That wasn't very helpful. We're talking about the lake, so I'll go over to where an ocean is. On a broken path, inexplicably blocked by a huge pile of junk. A broken down car, a busted lamppost, a couch with springs poked off, and a wide variety of other assorted trash. Oh jeez, what happened here? Oh, Gabby has a memory of it. There was an accident a couple of weeks ago. The car had a tire break and smashed into a lamppost. There's a car in the lamppost, but why are they still here? And what's with all this other junk? Say, trash takeawayers are all contractors now, and who wanted to pay for it? Nobody! So the car just waits there, and people put the junk beside it, because it's the place where junk is. I guess we'll have to go around. No, not on the street, that's dangerous. Look at the lamppost, what a car can do. Sure, but traffic's too bad right now, and... Here, it's not any problem. They start picking up junk and sacking into a pile out of the way. Clearing a path in the middle of the pile. Exactly, but that's not really... Yeehaw! With a mighty shove, they knock over a wrecked car into the side and wrestles it into a parking spot. Wow. Guy showed that car where a car goes. Whew. If antiques... This antique things doesn't work out. You should get a job threatening to park people's cars for them. Wandering also gives some abilities. There's the lamppost holding up the hobo, and vice versa. Hi there, I'm Penguin. Hey there, pleased to meet you, Penguin. I'm Dusty. What is up, Dusty? Not much, just hanging around. I was going for a run in run a 3-card Monty down here at the boardwalk. That didn't pan out. Why not? Well, the fellow already running a game down here on the way, and I've heard not to step on his toes, just as a matter of professional courtesy, you see? Also, because carnies are real scary about that kind of thing, and I ain't looking to be murdered anytime soon. Anyone can help? Well, that's real kind of you. I was thinking of looking for a different corner. Can you spare a nickel for a cup of joe to get my feet moving? Sure. Tell you're a real good egg. Sitting dimly in the tent to see a teenage girl dressed as an old woman sitting at a velvet draped table. Points to a sign on the wall that says tarot readings. Not now. Tony Fiasco, hat photographer. As you enter, the photographer, who is busily adjusting a complicated camera on a tripod, gestures to a nearby wastebasket without looking around. Maybe it's more bills or there's my inbox. Hello? Oh, you aren't the jumpin' Jehoshaphat? Baby, where have you been all my life? Excuse me? That face. That's exactly the face I've been looking for. It's perfect! It's mine and you cannot have it. Hey, you're funny too. I love you. You're incredible. Listen, do you know who I am? A sign on your roof said Tony Fiasco, hat photographer. That's right. That's exactly right. And soon I'm going to be the biggest hat photographer in the entire city. No, the entire world. But there's something I need first. A face? A portfolio. And you know what I need before I got a portfolio? A face. Your face. Well, Don't say no, don't you dare say no! Listen, it's easy. All you gotta do is stroll in here wearing a hat, and all I gotta do is photograph the hat. Then we're both gonna be rich. Rich? Rich! Me with my portfolio, and you with 30 million I'm gonna pay you for every picture. Well, gotta be different hats though. Got to be different hats, every time. I can't pay you nothing for the same hat twice. Got it? Okay, how about this hat? What is that? An uncursed fedora. Perfect, I love it! He's been on good health, and come back soon. Oh wait, this is much better than the, see, that's just a better version of the Haunted Duck Call. Do I have another hat? Oh, filters, finally. A grouchy-looking guy is standing under the shade of a tiny building eaves. He glares at you silently. Game of skills. Test for everything. I don't have 3 of everything. Step right up. Test your strength and your agility and your intellect. Every winner gets a prize. You there, sir. Care to face a challenge of a lifetime? Only 10. Meet. What's the challenge? I like to start newcomers off something relatively easy. All I gotta do is guess my age, throw a dart to pop a balloon, and drive a nail into this board with one swing of a hammer. At the same time? That's right. Care to try? No. Well, not with that attitude, you won't. It's copyright free. Triangle music. Where am I? That's. Oh, it's here. I have 2, 2, and 4. What's for sale? Say I found a candy from expired bandages. Okay. Here's max HP by 5 until you use another potion. Flute music is the best music. Published by the International Association of Flutists, who are not doctors and should absolutely not be taken as actual medical advice. All eyes by 1 HP per round. We have one of those. That saves off in the first aid. A good hat to wear if you're planning on sustaining a scalp injury. So we get 20 back from that. Increase your hot armor by 3 until you use another potion. It's probably better than the Uncursed Fedora, because that improves my mysticality, though I don't use mysticality. Just send me a photo. There we go. Hold on. This is the only place it makes sense to fish. Long pier. We don't want to take an even longer walk off it. You got a fish in a sack. You find an empty bag nearby that you can use to hold any fish you manage to reel in. Nice. You got a shoe leather darmount. You toss it into your fish sack. I caught a fish in a sack. It is a saucy wibbler. Found a crusty ring. You can wear an unidentifiable thick layer of ocean crud. You got a milled away sailor's hat. There's nothing more aggressive than a sailor who's angry at their hat. That hat is all gross. Let's forward to melee weapon attacks. This thing is kind of crazy. Delicious oyster. Potted clam. This will damage your range weapon attacks by 1 until you use another one. I mean, I think infinite money is what this is for. Oh, shoot! Oh, the whistling curmudgeon. You toss the fish sack, and it looks like I found everything here. Never mind. Now, unfortunately, I don't really have a melee weapon of the right kind. Alright, let's go take a look at my hats, because I have another one. This one would be really cool, because +4 to melee weapon attacks sounds ridiculously powerful. Unfortunately, don't have a good weapon for that. I could switch to another one, I suppose. Or I could purchase a sword. Just make use of this, because it is a lot of damage. A chortling street tough in the alley challenges passerbys to arm wrestle for the title of Alley King. Leave the king to their throne for today. You should have a pretty good melee weapon here. Yeah, muscle +2. Now, I don't have muscle to really use this. Due to this hat, that'll make it so it's 2 + 4, so 6 plus my muscle, which is 2, so 8 damage, which sounds pretty good. Alright. My main quest is to take a rest. Oh, there's a lot of random stuff around. A thin, nervous man in a suit stops you. Excuse me, sir. Do you fear for the safety in this dangerous city full of hoodlums and criminals? I ain't afraid of anything. Least of all, death. Here are 3 spare change underwear, but I already used one today. Countess real killers, sir. Fortunately, I have something that can justify it. Oh, I see. Okay, what are you selling? He holds open a small case and opens it, displaying a selection of the tiniest pistols you've ever seen. Derringers. With one of these up your sleeve, in your sock, or wherever you can think and hide it, personal defense is right at your fingertips. Aren't concealed pistols illegal in the state? What? Probably. Sure. How much? No. Right. Well, if you could get murdered, don't come crying to me, unless it's to buy a Derringer. Is that Mary Had a Little Lamb? Yes, it is. St. Polycarp. Hello there. Oh, hello there. Oh no, what am I going to do? I was going after everything okay, but plainly not. Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. Services are canceled at the moment. What's the matter? One of the urns has been stolen from a catacomb. Stolen! This tiny cathedral's a catacombs? Well, it sounds nicer than basement. Aren't they particularly important ashes? Oh my goodness, you wouldn't leave the relics of a saint in a little cathedral like this. Our urns are the ashes of former vicers and community leaders and so on. But they're all important in their own way. And the bishop will arrive soon. Due for an inspection soon. Funny how bishops always seem to be just about to arrive for an inspection somewhere. What? The Lord helps those who help themselves, or I'll look into it for you. Oh, thank you so much. Here, I'll unlock the door so you can have a look. Mind your step on the way down, and please, those stairs are old and deep. Big crate full of identical, empty burial urns. Must be spares. It's a void corner. Fancy pedestal with an old urn on it. A fancy pedestal with an old urn on it. A fancy pedestal with nothing on it. Ooh, tomb moss. Cryptobotanist. Eldritch mist. There's one candle left unlit. Hopefully this doesn't preclude you cursing darkness later on. If you feel like it. Alright. Dunkhoff Reef visiting from Saskatoon. Well, that seems to be a dead end, and they sure have some weird names up in Canada. Oh, Charles Wallace. There's an address to the antique store. You'll have to ask Charles about it next time you see him. And Augustus Dorsch. This one might be worth following up. Alright. Dorsch. On your way to where you're going, you happen to notice a guy across the street. In particular, you notice that he's sitting on top of a mailbox. He notices you too and extends his hand towards you for a handshake. You call out across the traffic. Hi, you realize I'm about 30 feet away? Yeah, but I can't leave this mailbox. I can't leave the mailbox. Sometimes I regret my curious nature, but I guess I'll ask anyway. Why can't you leave the mailbox? Come on over and I'll tell you. Walk on over and talk to him. Here's down from perch, so you can't. Hi, I'm Marvin. Hey, Marvin, I'm Penguin. What are you doing up there? A stunt! Stunt? You don't seem particularly stunty. You're just sitting there. Yeah, but I've been sitting here for, looks at his watch, 7 months, 15 days, 9 hours, and 41 minutes. Why? Why? It's a stunt! Okay, but aren't you protesting anything or trying to attract some attention to some sort of cause? Nope. Do you have any money writing this for a bet or a contest? Nope. I feel like we really don't get the concept of the stunt. Guess not. So, would you mind helping me out with something? Sure, what's up? I've been mainly eating snackle cakes while I've been made up here, and I'm out. Can you grab more for me? Snackle cakes. Are you serious? I admit they are an acquired taste. And I guess nobody else than you wanted to acquire the taste of powdered milk mixed with sawdust with their nails still in it. Because snackle mills went out of business a few years ago. Yeah, but their shelf life of those things is incredible. It's what makes them so good for stunt rations. I got my supply from Herman's grocery store down the street. Could you pick me up some more? Yeah, right. We're getting very sidetracked here. Also unlocking a lot of the map. A young man wearing a flour-dusted apron swaggers up to you with a loaf of French bread on his shoulder and an arrogant sneer on his face. Hey man, this is Doughboy territory. If you want to walk down this street, you gotta pay the toll. What's the toll? 5 meat. How about 5 knuckles? Violence! Come on! What? What? Nobody intends to attack around enemy for force. What is that? I don't remember equipping you. What damage does this do? 8. Yep. Do baby. Let's add a heal. So let's end that idea. I have now killed a man in the streets. The trash can, dig through it. Don't you know it? A single shoe. Check for a second one. Ah, there's no second shoe. It's all using both feet for walking. Yep. Here's grocery. One left on the shelf, a pair of rusty tongs. Barbecue tongs. Gives risk-quality plus 2 hot damage. Register is empty, unless you know someone who accepts mouse droppings as currency. An old invoice for a shipment from the Snackle Mills factory, which is marked as never having arrived. The factory's address is listed. Well, unless it's empty. Unless it's empty, I promise. Oh, wait, what's this? What? Haha, just kidding, there's nothing. Oh, you heckin' hacker. How dare. Even mice would be disappointed with this shelf. It was littered with various pieces of mercifully unopened tube of lip balm. I should probably read the full description before pressing E. Ah well. Another time to react as the ground shakes and shudders violently without warning. And bursts of rain, earth, as several large slimy tendrils force their way out of the ground, writhing and twisting and groping out their surroundings. Incidentally, the reaction you barely had time to make was ah. Is that like a bird in the back? So only start combo to action points. Got it. Remember the last combat and they appear... Right. Go on, they're gonna need 10 of those things they want to tackle you. Follow the trail of disturbed earth and cracked pavement, and find a place where the tentacles popped up from the ground, to a place where presumably they popped in. And by presumably, I mean obviously, because the place is a house, with slimy wriggling tentacles poking out of all its holes. Did you have to phrase it that way? Let's ignore it and keep walking. It's on my map, right? No, it is not. Yes, it is. Okay. Squirm through. It was like an abandoned factory has been occupied by one of the Ocean City's various gangs and street hoodlums named the Doughboys, hanging out here in their leather jackets and white aprons, bragging about their sourdough starters, using rude words like Acacia son of a broche. Or they were until he made that huge racket getting in here. Now they're staring knives at you, and also pointing knives at you. And they're bread knives, which are serrated. So you don't want to get stabbed by one. What is this? A mound of loose sugar. I think the dog is... 1 second.
Alright, we are back. Let me turn that off. Okay. Sorry about that. I need to feed the doggo. So, now, what do we need to do? We are getting threatened by doughboys. Also got the water. Doughboys are clearly less aggressive than the other street gangs in that they're all glaring at you and muttering angrily at each other, as if already having attacked you. However, it's clear they aren't getting past them without a fight. Alright. They're all healers, so... I mean... heal everyone for 5. Heck. Alright. Let's see. I can end one of these. End you with a basic attack. I can get you in 2. Alright. Let's quickly apply this to face. I think, right? Where are you attacking? 6 damage to Gabby. 6 to... No, Ruben! And 6 to me, so I'm only gonna take 6 damage. I won't die this turn, but I will be low. Alright. So if I strike, I guess, you with 2 notes, I stab one of them. Gabby can finish them. I'll leave 1 note, right. I'll just stab them. It's like the most chill combat music. It's like, you're not really in danger. Him with a descendo. Stab you for a crescendo. Now, in 3 HP and you'll do 4 damage, so... Win! Combat easy, because I think I'm a bit overpowered at the moment. Glob. Glob. Jeff's hat, +2 to magical attack. Magical weapon attacks. Ooh. Heals your muscle +2 physical damage. You won. They just got too much soup, because you just spoiled those cooks. The iconic white hat of the chef. Nobody knows why it's like this. 2 magical weapon attack. +2 to magical weapon attacks. Alright, so +4 to melee. Really powerful. Really powerful. This will give us a 2. So I'm going to do some quick math here. Your character sheet. That's close. Not quite enough, but close to being worth switching off this hat for combat purposes. This really... they really bet everything on these terrible snaffle cakes. Okay, it's from Marvin. Oh, there's more. This was the boss's office, since it's the only office. Hey! Shut up, it's one of the remaining doughboys. Get away from that door, you muffin forker! I mean... Strange a little bit with this group. It's a little strange that this group of doughboys didn't immediately attack you when you're roughing up the other group of them. Maybe they don't like each other very much. Let's fight these ones too. Oh! Well, let's strike you with that. I'm going to strike this one with that as well. Hello, dog. They've walked into the reporting area. And, I mean... Oh. These ones are tougher. Okay. Could be concerning, but I'm going to get rid of all the familiars first. No!
Okay, I guess... Could heal 5. I mean, let's see, what's your health at? 11, it's gonna bring you full. It's gonna bring you to full. I want to wait, though. Yeah, if I'm reading this what I did correctly, it was 9 damage to some of the other ones, so let's just weaken that one. So much AoE. Alright. Bub the Loafer. Joanal the Flower Stormer. Steel the Flower Stormer. 5 damage and I follow up with 8 physical. It's quite strong. Let me quickly apply... I think maybe bandage itself? No, it should be good. Could increase these things' stats. Nah, I think let's go for the, ending one opponent. 4 damage, that should be enough for Gabby to slay them. Then again, I'm not sure. I'm gonna use healing abilities, so I should just defeat the opponent. Okay, heal. Oh boy. Heck. Alright. This could be looking better. I'm gonna strike you for 5. And I can strike you for 8. What the heck? What the heck, pupper? We should not perish on this turn of combat. Let's do something silly. Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna check what they are barking at. It was air! Alright. I could destroy one of the opponents and have a win condition. Yeah. Do that. Be full damage. And stab. And now I can just win this combat flat out because they don't have enough damage to kill me. Bonk. Yay! When Finch gets stronger. I think it's flower. Lifting the dust. Oh, I think it's flower because there's actually 2. I see now. See, audio looking good. Things still looking good. Alright. What is this? Shelves laden with bags of expired flour. Take some. You get some mana-enriched flour. Ever since the advent of mass-produced magical flour, the cost of fire insurance has skyrocketed. You painstakingly collect the least stale grains of flour from each bag and make one good bag. It contains a lot of chemicals that don't seem like they should be in food. Pour all the chemicals in one jar, shake it up, and pocket it. Solutions, precipitates, tinctures, you bet. We've got a little bit of it. Got a little bit of everything here. It's an arcane oven. Let's do some cooking. Some fancy food with our mana-enriched flour. Make spooky armor. Spooky armor 3 or spooky armor 5. I don't really think I would want either of those. I mean, I guess I'm going to there's a house that is haunted. I can get that. The other doughboys, identifiable by the fact that he has a greasier hat and more rivets in his jacket than the other doughboys, if not by the fact that he's a manager of the office, doesn't notice when you enter. He appears to be focused on several large piles of wet bread dough lying on the ground around him. She is barking at air!
Okay.
You will last, oh sorry, for 3 seconds. Dog is now here. Alright. Oh, and now she's gone. I'll go back to bark at something. Here's the focus on several large piles of wet bread dough lying on the ground around him. Here to say in the history of the Ocean City's baking industry, this shelf of receipts would be a treasure trove. You are not. Alright, cool. They don't think notice of you yet, but he's probably not so dense that you can get any closer to him before he does. Let's see. I'd like to take the beer pack off. What the? Who the hell are you? Hava isn't really bread. Fine. Get the hallelujah out of here then. What's hallelujah? Sort of Chilean flatbread? I feel like you're really screaming the bottom of the biscuit barrel with that one. Get out of here right now, or I'm gonna have to beat the crepe out of you. That's much better. What are you doing with all these piles of dough? Not that's any of your business. I'm perfecting my recipe for bread columns. Soon I'm gonna be running the town. Yeah, you and an army. Me and my army of bread. Were you not listening? Yeah, probably shouldn't let you get away with this. You'll be lucky to get away with all your arms and legs. Rise, bread columns! Rise! I can probably hit the boss. Dog was bark again. Alright, so I can hit the boss probably effectively. Let's see. Do you have any kind of armor against this type of damage? No, you don't. I don't think you have it either, so... What? Okay, so you're going to do physical damage to the Finch, and you're going to do physical damage to the Finch. Dang, they don't like that Finch. Alright, well, bop. Really taking their time. At least Ruben can tank, but that's unfortunate. Do they think they can move any slower? Alright. Alright, we gotta make it all the way to the back line here. Okay, we're kind of just crushing this combat, so I might as well continue with this quest to try out these. Hey! There we go. You won. Those goblins were only half-baked. You gain 7 XP. You get, Ciabatta's pants. Supposed to be a pair of white pants, actually a pair of brown pants that are completely covered in flour. And mana-rich flour. Tuna meat and a doughboy recipe. What is this recipe? Recipe for one of those little doughboy glob familiars. It calls for 3 cups of mana-rich flour, mixed with something called sandwich cream, and baked into an arcane oven. I got the mana-rich flour, but I don't have the sandwich cream, I think? Doesn't look like I do. Go to, like, I guess, food? Miscellany? Don't have it. Alright. We kind of stopped an entire gang, didn't we? Yes. Yes, we did. Just some muffins out here. Want it somewhere else? Sure. Snaggle Mills. Alright, let's go back to Marvin. We're on a weird side quest tangent, but hey, it's working. He turned street corner and ducked behind a mailbox just in time to avoid being spotted by 3 Tin Lucies, who are either squatting on a stoop or stooping on a squat. What? I'm bored. When's the last time I had a good rumble? Ages. Got the non-aggression pack with the Doughboys. Big Liz wouldn't like if we messed that up. What about the Glocklins? Maybe fight with some of them. They're weird. I don't know. I can't understand what he's saying. Lean in, careful not to be discovered. What? I can't hear with the helmet on. Are you eating something out of there? Sandwich. Combat! Weird tendril creatures on my side again. Alright, so I can delete one of them. Rather easily. We'll just do bunch of damage. Like, the familiars I think are just kind of dangerous. Especially since you cannot tell who they're going to strike. It's going to be, I guess, 3 to 9 damage there. They're going to set Reuben the Finch on fire. They're going to shoot Gabby with a grease. And they're going to hit Gabby with a grease. Okay, what's Gabby's health? Would die if that happened. Okay. I think I'll use 2 of these to kill these minions, and I'll strike one of them down. Okay, and then that should save Gabby from dying. Alright, I can do a 4 physical damage to that one, which would kill. Also kill that. Let's see. Yeah, if you kill them, I can kill them on the next turn. No! 6 on fires! I don't know what that means, but it's probably not good. Oh. Okay, so it's 6 constant damage. Right. I do believe this is a flawless victory, isn't it? Heck yeah. We are too strong. Kill yourself on trash bin. You wait until Tinley's regain their consciousness and limp away. Quietly, tail them back to a back alley. Chop Shop, which presumably is their gang hideout. Called the Back Alley Chop Shop. It's fun to say. Location locked. The Tin Lizzie's Chop Shop. Save for later, because we have a quest here. Hi, hello. Talk to him. I'm looking at the style case. I'm really something for whatever it is they use for frosting. Yep. You got the Expert Sitter perk. You're so good at sitting down that you make it look even easier than it normally does. Thanks a million. Here's some meat for the cakes, and hey, also I'll give you some sitting tips. Thanks, Ron. See you around. That is a permanent +1 to our Moxie. Ah, it's fun getting in fights. You can fight Gabby? Yeah, there's not usually so many fights around here. What an excitement this is. I noticed you do a lot of slapping. Do you know how to make a fist? A what? Here, look, you curl your fingers in like this, your thumb over them, and that's a fist. Squeeze it all together, tight, and hit people with these knuckles here. It's more powerful than a slap. Wow, keen as a peach! Gabby's Flap Slap now deals 3 additional damage. They are so strong. Let's see, what are my skills looking like? How much of this do I have? Is it inventory or character sheet? I think it's inventory. Nope, it is actually character sheet. 84 unspent. Combat items. Not quite. Let's see. Rings, familiars, food, potions, quest book, books. Alright. Oh, it's used to further upgrade Orchestra Strike. I see. This one is heal all allies by 1 HP per round, which is also very good. Read the book. It's mostly quackery, but among the toots and nestled a few notes that ring true. Maybe flute music really does have magical healing properties. You get Soothing Flute as a skill. Well, is the least intimidating instrument in the orchestra, but it doesn't mind. He just wants to help. Start a fingerings on the back. If you can stop laughing long enough, you could steady them and get better at the flute. Do so, Soothing Flute will heal 2 additional HP per round. In comparison to this one, which would mean do 2 additional, would be 7 damage, would be ridiculous. So I'm gonna wait. And random stranger's door. Who's there? Me. Anyone who? Up the north. I don't know anyone named Penguin. Ah, dang. Penguin. of the north. Penguin of the north. Wait, dang. It's all over. Oh, it's just a passability again now. That's helpful. Alright. This was another quest that we had on the way, and we got hit by another quest while we were going there. Wax slats? I can buy that. Oh, that's what rent for the month dealt with. Thanks, Belle. Mr. Brewster is a real stickler. Mr. Brewster? Yeah, she owns a boarding house that me and a bunch of the other guys stay in whenever we're in town. If you ever need a room, you could do a lot worse. New location locked. Mr. Brewster's home for traveling salesmen. I don't have a room, but maybe I'll check it out. What? This rock is steaming. Anvil away? Sure. Oh, nope. That's not what I want to do. This rock has a date painted on it. 1082. Well, rocks that start have creepy quotes stained on them. Kinda weird. What was it? I'm looking fine leather jackets. I'm from Municipal Census Bureau. I'm the milkman. Got your milk. Congratulations. You want a sweepstakes? I'm the milkman. Got your milk. I ain't drink that fat water. Get lost. You want a sweepstakes? That chance never won nothing. Didn't enter no sweepstakes no how. Scram. Municipal Census Bureau. Nobody here. There's nobody here but me and these 4 urns. Urns? 5. 5 urns. Go away. Still in fine leather jackets. Don't want any. So do I still have that match? Ah, no, I used it. How do I get in there? I guess I can go back to the Polycarp and see if they have any insight on this. I should have kept that match. I found it. No. Alright. Hold on. There's a hymnal in the back of this pew. An unpleasant hymnal. There's something unsettling about this book of hymns. Maybe it's the fact that there's every instance of the word God is replaced with some kind of weird shifting ink blot thing. Crack it open to deal your muscle in spooky damage while you fight. Interesting. That one's better. Oh, fish. A handful of holy water. Probably shouldn't tempt fate anymore today. A lot of damage to especially evil enemies. Oh, there was a date! We wrote down a date, so head back to the library, which is by Pluckett Street. We can get some information which would help us figure out the keyword to do. Hi, hello. Hi, what's up? You're trotting on the territory of Glocklands. Am I? I don't know what a Glocklin is. We are Glocklins. We both. We are toughest of the street gangs in Ocean City. Yeah, I think you can do about it. I don't feel particularly threatened. But it's totally incorrect. I like xylophones, though. What? Xylophones? These are glockenspiels. We have. Oh, Glocklins. I get it now. I'm so outraged over you. I think a mugging shall do. So... I don't really feel like they're doing the best job. Ooh, a glockenspiel necklace. Perfect for the heavily burdened music lover who doesn't have hand-free for a glockenspiel. The Glocken Hosen. With attached suspenders, these rugged woolen pants help protect 2 very narrow strips of your torso. Birkenglocks. These are sandals made of birchwood, with little glocken heels, which are the soles should be. Proves to sound your footsteps. Lovely. Alright. Now here's musicality, which isn't as helpful as I feel like armor could be. That's probably pretty good. What do I replace that with? Let's see. Accessories. Oh, welder blows report. Yeah, so neither of those are too helpful. This is the best of those. Now if I go to hats, I could actually wear the chef's hat, which now give me a +2 to magical attacks. Get my weapons, and I go ahead and get it's a ranged weapon. Oh, these aren't mystical. It's not a magical weapon. I need I need a magical boxy weapon. I guess I'll switch back to, the kit I had before. It is working really well. No weapons. Or accessories, because I can switch off that again. I guess that's fine for mysticality. More armor. Yeah. We're not doing the best when it comes to having the right, kit to equipment for our class. I'm gonna remove those. With the single shoe. I'm just gonna remove all the shoes. What does normal walking sound like again? There you go. Sorry. The car story for the date is the sinking of Port Claude, a whaling vessel that operated off the coast in Ocean City. Where it says that the wreck had only one survivor, Captain Augustus Sturge. Despite his best efforts to go down with the ship, he was rescued and transported to shore by a friendly otter. You're really starting to enjoy this kind of research. You got Burke Newshound, an extra XP from learning new things from a newspaper archive. Simultaneously tragic and adorable. Frisco Frights. The morning, at 5:12 Pacific Standard Time, the city of Frisco was rocketed by a massive earthquake, the magnitude of which science has not yet agreed upon the method of measuring. The initial death toll is estimated to be, 500, though the number will certainly increase due to fires currently raging across the city. There have been strange scattered reports from witnesses who claim to have observed unusual phenomena such as beams of black light, subsonic laughter, and soul-rending nightmares. Though others wish to point out that Frisconians are known for their fondness of their psychedelic intoxicants. Looks ominous. Alright. So, they're part of the ship, are they not? Yes, they are, Captain Dirch. That makes sense. Say there, would you like to purchase a set of encyclopedias? No. No. Hell no. Absolutely not. No. I go no 5. I might say that. Understandable. But I told you that there was no ordinary encyclopedia. Do you think there's something you're likely? Do you think that's something you're likely to tell me? As likely as certain. As to be certain. Step closer, would you? You would. Surely shocking jokes complete set. This is a collection of. This is no collection of boring facts, an encyclopedia of blue humor. A multi-volume collection of the lewd and the mischievous. A trove of truly tasteless treasure. Okay. Precisely, and it's yours for the obscenely low price of 200 meat. What gives armor? Permanent armor does sound helpful. You guys need to stand there. Oh, we aren't done here? What are you standing for? I want to watch you read it. Nope. Book. Give armor. The word sleaze joke calls when word sleaziest till it sells. If you can summon these, it wouldn't be much on earth that can scandalize you. He's shocked. Burn them all. Sleaze armor. It takes up a lot to make you blush. Got it. Not sure that was entirely worth it. I'll ask you about the per quad. Hi. Alright, you better come in. The old gray-bearded man in the sea captain's hat is glaring at you suspiciously. What do you want? Well, I'm from Ocean City Watchful Eye, you know, the newspaper. Don't trust newspapers, nor newspaper reporters neither. Well, nor otters. Fortunately, I'm only one of those three things. The otter, actually. Can I ask you about the Porquad? Nothing to say. Storm blew up unexpected. We had a funny rock, all hands lost. That was decades ago. Why bother him now? Well, it's a slow news day. What's funny about the rocks? How many men run a crew? You know, a lot of urns? Oh, I misclicked. Funny rock and rocks. You ever see a 30-foot black basalt obelisk sticking straight out of the ocean? Can't say I have. Me neither. No, I've been sailing that route for years. So I guess you say funny when you mean... you didn't mean as in ha-ha. So the rocks in your front yard. I know nothing about those, except for the date marker I put. Did they just come with the house? New one pops up every once in a while. What's that got to do with anything? Nothing, I guess? How many men were in your crew? There was Pegleg, Handsome Jeff, and Less Handsome Jeff, and old Barnacle Face. He looks askance at the row of urns. And, the other one. So, 5. What was the fifth sailor's name? I ain't recall. He was new, just signed on the last voyage. Didn't talk much. Eerie fella, to be honest. Eerie. Spooky. Man, that's all I gotta say about him. A lot of them. 2 bodies offshore. Didn't figure they'd want a sea burial after what happened, so I cremated, well, except the fifth fella, who I never found. I don't recall how that urn got there. None of the crew. Right and proper, though. So we got as much the right to be there as any of them. There's the little cathedral. Sure, used to. Got paid in respects in a while. Back before my knees started acting up. Got plenty of urns to talk to right here, though. Talk to urns? Yep, we shoot the breeze. Live old glories and such. You see how like they talk back. They do. Man, I can see your face that you don't believe me. So, you can ask them yourselves, landlubber. Guess I'll have a chat with your urns then. Fine. But if you got any more questions for them, ask them now. I'm tired of all this chit-chat. Pegleg Johnny. Handsome Jeff. Less Handsome Jeff. Barnacle Face. 5th Sailor. Hello? Anyone there? Imitate the cat's voice. Yar there, sailor. You can speak freely now. I got rid of that no-good landlubber. A muffled whispery sound voice replies. Yar, Captain. I reckon they was trying to sell me a newspaper. Pay it, no, never mind. Aye, Captain. So, sailor, how's it go? I'd ask what's new, but, I talked to one are you matey? I suppose they never were. Come to that. So, well, as you were then. I could use some smokes, Captain. What? Smokes? Smokes as in cigarettes? Aye. What does the urn want with them cigarettes? Alright, I'll be right back. Just leave them on the table like usual. Well? Go back to here? We're walking a long way to get back. Oh, you can't remember who's sauntering on the sidewalk. The bindle over his shoulder, whistling a jaunty tune. Oh, hey there, fella. Aren't you Penguin? No, I'm Simon Strip. Stripe? Stipe. Hi, how did you know my name? No, we are a tight-knit little community. When someone's helping us out, word gets around. That's nice. A little creepy, but nice on balance. Why don't you come visit our camp? We'll be glad to have you. Where is it? Well, you just heard. Down to 12th Street. You'll see the lot. Where the old hardware store used to be. And then you take a... You know what? This will be simpler if I just mark it on your map for you. Yes, please. Yes, please. He takes pencil stub and marks a cluster of little boxes on your map. Gone by any old time. Sure. Oh, new destination unlocked. These are quest items. Hi, hello. How are the grenade cards coming? I threw all 6 of them and 4 of them blew up in my face. 4 out of 6 isn't too bad. I think I can still sell them. In exchange for your research, I'll give you a discount from now on. Not much of a discount. 200 in savings across all your future purchases. Here you go. That seems like a less of a discount and more like a flat reward. I just don't like doing arithmetic. Yeah. They want those. Well, that's also a mask. Or a hat I could wear. It's also a hat I could wear. There are many hats I can wear. For now, let's exit the shop. Head back to our main, or I guess our side quest. Once I finish up this, I think I'll end stream there. Oh, we have the lichen. Lichen. Give me a table if you please. Oh, there. Put cigarettes on the tray and quickly hatch a plan. Approaching the 5th turn, you put on Captain Dersh's voice. Alright, matey, your smokes be on the table as you wanted. Appreciate it, Captain. And hide behind the captain, who is snoring in his chair. After a time, the bookcase slides aside, and an unshaven, shifty guy pokes his head out and glances around. Rapturously, he tiptoes over to the table, picks up the pack of cigarettes, and turns to the secret door. The bookcase slides shut behind him. Oh, what do you know? Ooh. Horse. Salty fishing rod. Captain shrieks horse in his sleep. Wait, hold on. The device combines fishing pole and the harpoon. In case you want to go fishing, but you don't know what order of magnitude of fish you're after. Oh. Oh. Really great cat. Right up at it. It shies away from touch. You notice it's wearing a collar that says Ishmael. That sounds like a fitful old man's sleep. Okay, and examine the lamp. Its hand looks like it was dredged up from an old shipwreck. There's a blubber lamp on top. It's a simple device, a glass vessel filled with whale blubber, with a wick stuck in it. Blubber lamp. Literal to the tongue, though. It's just a really delightful phrase. Say it. Blubber lamp. Delightful. Say it again. Blubber lamp. Love it. Say it again. Blubber lamp. Great. It's great. Blubber lamp. Amazing. Blubber lamp. Blubber lamp. Blubber lamp. Blubber lamp. No. Check the bookcase. You try to push the bookshelf aside, but it's locked in place. There must be a catch. I mean, literally. Okay, Seaman's Manual for Ropes and Knots, an article guide to Lieutenant Harbor, practical secret doors for the home handyman. You flip the book forward, nothing happens. So you pull the book all the way off the shelf, and nothing happens. So you flip the book open and start rifling through the pages until you find one with the page corner turned down. A diagram of a page shows 3 most common unobtrusive latch mechanisms for a bookshelf-based secret door. And upon closer inspection, this bookcase is using the second one. Now you know the secret door whenever you're ready. Hey, what are you doing in Are you seriously about asking what I'm doing in here? Yeah, even as I was saying it sounds stupid. How'd you find me? I hid and watched when you came out for your smokes. Oh, that was you, huh? I thought Captain's voice didn't seem right? So what's the deal? Well, it's basically just what it looks like. Looks like you're in this old man's house robbing him while he sleeps. In that case, it's not at all what it looks like. Listening? At first, I'll admit, I was planning on robbing him. I heard old sea captain must have a secret treasure, right? He wasn't a pirate. No, it turned out he was just an lonely old man with nobody to talk to. Well, except for his old sailing buddies. So I started hanging out back here, chatting with him through the wall. He didn't find it strange? He was a little spookified at first, but once I got a handle on how to use different voices should sound and learn enough to keep up with the anecdotes, he relaxed. It's nice to have someone to talk to, even if the situation's kind of weird, right? That's all? You're just here because you feel sorry for him? Yeah, well, I won't pretend. I don't like having somewhere to stay rent-free. And his pension for the shipping company is pretty good. And his short-term memory is kind of bad, so he doesn't pay much attention to the fact that he's buying food for 2 people. Guy, yeah, it's an easy life. Don't screw it up for us, okay? Wait, What is it? You anyway? I'm here about the stolen urn. Oh, yeah, that was probably a mistake. He mentioned a fifth sailor a few times, so I thought he might like to have a whole crew together, you know? So I lifted a random urn from that little cathedral and filled a spot. Seemed like a good idea at first. The biker needs it back. Okay, maybe a little weird for Sanchez, though. Can you swap for another one? The cabin doesn't open them, so we won't notice there's no ashes in it. Alright, so that means we've got to go back to the biker, take a spare urn from there, which is here. Then we can swap them out, and that should work. What the heck? He takes a piece of candy out of her purse and tosses it in her mouth. Then holds her purse to you. Want one? Sure, thanks. Oh, your purse is, your purse is just entirely filled with saltwater taffy? Yeah, it is Gaddy's favorite. Increase damage or magical attacks by 1. As I did hear somewhere that goblins process sugar really effectively and do not need as many vitamins as human. What's the way to open those? Because I've seen many of them around the city. As I went through the city, you see, cannot. What the heck? Elderly man with thick eyeglasses shovels up to you with a determined expression. Before he can react, he shoves something in your mouth and shouts in your ear. Operator! Operator, get my worthless on the line. Mister, I'm not a payphone. That's the last payphone set, and I'm not buying it. Let me talk to my first Schlugeneer son? I'm sorry, sir, the line is busy. Please try again later. Probably gambling with all those floozy girlfriends. Shovels away, angrily. Free food. I probably gotta talk to them. Oh, dude, I found the missing ashes yet? I did, here you are. Wonderful. I'll get this polished and reinstalled right away. Blessings upon you, my child. In fact, I take that blessing literal. Let me make that blessing literal. I have some holy water of St. Polycarp here somewhere. Ah, here we go. You sell a little bottle of water and splash some on your forehead. Plus 1 muscle. Your forehead has been anointed with the blessing of St. Polycarp, the patron saint of bodybuilders. Ah, it burns! Just kidding. Hey, who's actually in there anyway? Unfortunately, don't know his name. He was a sailor who washed ashore near here after a shipwreck. Some of the locals took him in. Didn't survive the night. Poor fellow. He was, interred here as an act of charity. Is that 50 years or so, give or take? Oh, no, it was more like 300 years ago. Interesting. Alright. I think... What does go mean? Probably leave that. Yeah, I think I'm going to call it there. So if you like this, leave a like, consider subscribing, and we may be back for more Shadows Over Loathing next time.